Oh, fucking no, if I don't toot my own horn, I fucking love my intro. This is what I'm saying. It's mad and crazy, just like myself. This is what I'm saying. But welcome to Donversation TV. If it's your first time listening and hearing me or seeing me, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. This is what I'm saying. And make sure you put on that bell because people like me, I would love to say that I schedule my let's say talks, but I really don't. All I do is just go live from time to time. This is what I'm saying. The only days you're more than likely to catch me is my Friday night madness, and that's 11:30 onwards. Anyway, today we're going to talk everything football. It's kind of been a disappointing weekend for myself, to be honest. Yeah, very disappointing. But we move. It's a result that I kind of expected. It's just the more performance in the second half. But I guess we're going to talk about that during the duration of the time that we can all spend together, because it's just not me always talking to you lot. It's us spending the time together. But today I have a guest. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's in the top five race. Yeah, top five race. So do you know what? Yeah, we have to see it like this, people. Yeah, they need Arsenal more than we need them. Yeah, they needed us to get as far as possible, and hopefully Villa win the Conference League for them to get back into Europe. They've been piss poor. This is what I'm saying. They've been piss poor. Welcome, 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 African King. What are you saying, my brother? You're good.
First of all, man, starting off with lies. That's why you're fraudsy. We don't need you at all. What are you talking about? We need you. We
You need
don't.
us.
Nah. Top five is not really on the radar for Chelsea Football Club at this
Yeah,
moment. But yeah, man. Uh, the weekend was a mixed bag. It started off terrible, ended off good. You know, misery likes company.
oh yeah, you can
Arsenal lose
fuck off
another
with that.
final. Tottenham lost again.
Yeah,
So they're one step closer to relegation. Relegation party soon to come. But yeah, man,
yeah,
we'll
man.
talk
I hear
about
you,
that
man.
and so much more.
We'll definitely talk about that, especially Spurs. But first and foremost, yeah, I want to big up everyone. This is what I'm saying. Big up my brother, Gunner G. This is what I'm saying. Manners and respect each and every time. That's what he says. See, Gunner G is one of my brothers. This is what I'm saying. Like, you get me? He knows anything he needs. I got it. This is what I'm saying, and that's family for real. You get me? Like, big up Ladamus Prime. You get what I'm saying? I ain't seen this brother since last night. The fraudulent. He was trying to be fraudulent on my brothers. I knew what he did. This is what I'm saying, and I almost bit. Yeah. But big up Prime, he says, don't see live on a weekday. Damn, it must be serious. Do you know what it is? It's not even serious. I was telling King backstage that I had a few days off. This is what I'm saying, because otherwise I would have lost them from last year from work. So I thought, let me take them. And being taking them at home, the wife's gone out shopping. This is what I'm saying. So do you know what? I thought, do you know what? Let me spend some time with my peoples there, with my boy African King. This is what I'm saying. And his hats. This is what I'm saying. I want to call him the Mad Hatter, because he's always got them sick hats to ask. Like, you get me? He's always fresh and clean with it. Yeah, big up Ray Marshall, and congratulations to City. But we are Arsenal. We'll be back. Yo, blood clot don't know with that. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big up King, each and
Big
every.
up, big up.
Hey, don't see afternoon stream. That final got to movie different. I hate you're a fucking bastard, yeah. But manage to respect each and every time. This is what I'm saying, yeah. But yo, Tyrone says, how long have you supported Arsenal and why? Do you know what? Yeah, we'll get back to that question. You know what I'm saying? Like, so King looking like he's left back. Korea. Oh,
The
spot on,
hair,
Tyrone,
yeah,
and
crazy.
we'll get back to that. Big up King, yeah, each and every time, yo. So, fam,
Yeah.
talk to me. What happened in the weekend
Oh wow, with
with
my
your team?
game,
Yeah,
my
man.
team, my team. Oh, we got battered by Everton. There's not really much to say. I think it's just a combination of a bad moment, I guess, a bad couple of weeks, really.
Yeah,
Back to back loss. Well, a humiliation from PSG. In between that, a loss to Newcastle, and it ends with a battering from Everton. We were just not good in kind of any aspect of the game. Both goalkeepers have shown to be not good enough over the past couple weeks. Both have made mistakes that basic errors, balls
yeah,
going
yeah.
through the legs, saves not being made, and yeah, it's just it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, talk about like
I
a
hear that.
top five race. I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to go as low as the table as possible. I'm trying to get rid of the manager, the sporting directors, and in order for that to be changed, I need my team out of Europe. I'll be honest with you. So I'm not that bad. I'm not that mad. I'm hoping for it to get worse.
Oh,
Because top five don't mean anything. Top five means things are the same. They
bro.
can pretend like everything's okay. They can, oh, we got Champions League, like, yay. Doesn't mean anything to me. I'll be honest with you. Because if you're in a competition you can't win, what does it mean in the end of the day?
Yeah. No, I hear that, man. I hear that. But then the thing is, yeah, we all know that you don't want to. It's all about the money, especially for American owners. Like, to be honest, all of us big clubs suffer from the same thing. That virus from America. This is what I'm saying. That virus from America. They call the owners. But obviously, like people like my club and your club have had them. What is it? The longest, isn't it?
No.
In
Mine's the shortest. Mine's the
Oh, yours is
shortest.
the shortest. Oh yeah, yours is shortest.
Yeah.
It's Liverpool, United, and Arsenal. Then Arsenal. This is what I'm saying because what we got taken over in 2010 or whatever. But they were like silent. They were like silent shareholders from I think 2006 or something like that. So we've had it for many years, dictating, pulling the strings as what's his name, Geppetto used to do, Pinocchio style. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying, yeah. But it's crazy because like we like I knew people that were always talking about where your club could possibly be, or if because like you lot think I'm shameless, right? And it's not that it's fuck you know. What the fuck was that? My phone's just going on fucking crazy mode, man. What's going on with it? I just pressed the thing. Yeah, anyway, yeah, people say about that. We had a lot of your people, a lot of your fan base, they were saying that they were in the title race, obviously from early doors, yeah. But then that was under the old regime. Why do you think they got this manager?
Well, why? It's easy.
Why? Of all no, honestly, of all managers they could get here, they got someone that got relegated from another club. Strasbourg didn't want him there. Yeah. Obviously, the supporters. Why did you not get him?
Because it was the easy option. That's why. They got rid of Maresca for non-footballing reasons. They got rid of him because because he disrespected them. He asked for things that they
Yeah.
weren't willing to give, and because of that, they got rid of him. And then they needed a manager to come in, and rather than do your due diligence, actually look around, maybe even look at a coach that would be there for the long haul. They just did the simple thing, took it from the sister club,
Yeah.
a person that they already know, a person that they can control, a person that's not gonna really complain about the moves that they're making. Because
Yeah.
any manager with a backbone would have kept coming to the club and asked for certain assurances, asked for certain things. I feel like a lot of the modern day clubs, especially um, managers, ask for a list of things for them in order for them to take a job, and um, it's the reason why we haven't had a top manager in recent memory. Because when they get asked, when the top manager asks for those certain assurances, the club will probably say no.
Yeah.
Similar to a lot of these, I wouldn't even say just American owners, but just certain owners that just want control and want the
Yeah.
sporting directors to control certain things, and you just want a coach, not between. That's the difference between a coach and a manager, kind of in that aspect, I guess.
Mm. No, man, I hear that still, man. But it's do you know why I say it's weird? It's weird that just because it's like I know Arsenal has done some stupid things in the past, right?
Yeah.
Where we have like sacked Emery before we could even give him an opportunity, just because obviously he lost that final to you lot, and then like the start of the season wasn't that great. But we got another as a manager, but it's weird because it's like I'm I see the manager that you have, yeah, and H, I want to get you a question in 1 second, yeah, 1 second, right? Just give me a second, H. I know the manager that you have, right? And I had to just look at what his last his last club was saying about him. It's like they threw parties when he left. This is what I'm saying. That's what it seemed like, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the stats on how many matches he's won or he's lost. I think Amrin left and he came back here as senior. That's what I think, bro.
Maybe
And the
they
thing is,
they
yeah,
wear the
like,
same shoes, the white shoes.
bro, the same shit, blood. You see what I'm saying? Because all banter aside, all jokes aside, you know what it's like on Donversation TV. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, people. Um, he is a bag of shit, blood. A bag of shit. You hear what I'm saying? Like, and we quickly go to where is it? H's question. Yeah, big up H's side. Is what I'm saying. One of my YGs is what I'm saying. I hate the bloodline, but that's my brother still. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, Christopher King, thoughts on Caicedo's recent form, hasn't looked himself when he's on the ball. What do you think,
Uh
bro?
the thing about Casado is at this point he's done out in terms of energy levels, etc., etc. Because the issue with Casado is that the backups that we've had and the amount of games we've played over the past 2 years, there is no player on this earth that's gonna be able to play that amount of games unless you're Kante and you have 3 lungs. So
Yeah,
the backup was Asugo. He got injured for most of the season. Another backup is Lavia. He's injury prone. So I don't really I'm not really bothered about Caicedo in terms of him not looking himself because it's fatigue. It's over being overplayed. It's being overdone to the point where those things are going to happen. You're going to have a dip in form, and the dip in form is also going to happen because the team isn't playing well in general.
yeah.
So he's not. He is a kind of player that is not meant to be the star. He just does his job most of the time. So you're not expecting outside of that. You're not really expecting a lot from him. I'm not bothered about him having a bad day or two when everyone else is just as bad because I don't think he's the biggest issue. I think he's a part of the future solution rather than there's other areas where I think I can definitely improve on.
No, man, that's fair enough. Do you know the funny thing is, I say the same thing about Rice. When people are trying to disrespect him or ask me like stupid, like stupid questions, like we all know form is temporary in it, yeah. And with it, when especially there's certain positions where it's not that you can give excuses to, it's more of they're not really creators. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying they can't create, but they're not known for their creation. They're known for more breaking up the play, and if anything, starting off the attack. Do you know what I'm saying? Give it to the number 8, and then they do the rest, and then obviously the 10s, the 2 wingers towards the strikers or whatever and whatnot. So, like for me, Caicedo, he's a brilliant player. You hear what I'm saying? And I like me personally, I haven't got much to say towards him, but carry on. But before I got to address his question, yo, Alexander, big up. Excuse my rude. Alexander, big up my brother. Don't see what happened, bro. You still doing a pod. Do you know what, fam? Yeah. I've seen your name before, but I don't think you've actually been in a lot of my lives or where I've been when I've been holding up the place on YouTube and stuff like that, and everyone else's chats and on their lives and stuff. But I've never once said we're doing a quad. This is what I'm saying. I haven't even said we're even winning a trophy because I've been Arteta out and I've been that way from the beginning. But we'll talk about the Carling Cup a bit. But big up you. This is what I'm saying each and every time, yeah. And then this brother says all night Emery. And the thing is, yeah, he says, what did the bloodline do, yo? You know H, yeah? That's Flawless's nephew, right? We all know Flawless is a fraud. You get me? Yeah. I call him the prick, the pussy, the motherfucking Tottenham loving wanker, yeah? This is his nephew. You know what I'm saying? I told you the bloodline. And do you know what it is? He's a bigger troll than his uncle, blood. You know what I'm saying? You see this dude, yeah, when he's ready, yeah, he'll back you and tell you in the same breath in the stream, yeah. But big up my brother, see what I'm saying? It kind of says fair to your point. He said, what would you put it on? Tactical setup, because even Lavia couldn't pass the ball versus Everton. That first half, he couldn't progress the ball.
But yeah, no, the tactical setup has been wrong in as well in recent games. But that's what you expect from a novice coach. The thing about it is that Liam Rossini isn't good enough to be the manager of a club of Chelsea's stature. So what am I supposed to expect him to have the nous to be able to tactically set up the team in the way to win each and every game? Because he's not built for that. He isn't a coach that is meant to be at this level. He's not even meant to be probably in a middle team. At best, Rossini is a championship coach. He's a championship
Yeah.
coach for me. So
Yeah.
honestly, we've just been regressing in managers with every pick we've made so far. We just keep going down the level. Even Enzo Maresca was a championship coach before he came to us, but he had the actual backing of being one of the Pep's disciples, learning from that learning tree, actually winning the championship. So that's something that I don't think Rossini could do, and actually having a year or so of experience, whereas Rossini's experience is getting fired from Hull and finished seventh in League On. I mean,
Oh,
that's not really much.
do you know the funny thing is that I actually like Maresca. I was actually happy when you left your club as a Chelsea hater,
Mm-hmm.
because the one thing I saw about Maresca, he was kind of cut in that Arteta mode. As much as I shit on Arteta, there's times when he could change it around, and he might win 1 in 3 cup competitions. Is what I'm saying. Like finals that he's in. Yeah, he with Maresca, you can see a lot of progression on the rim with the players that you had. Him managing, like, you see, one of the greatest things he done was manage Reece James, because I'm promising you, yeah, I've never seen Reece James look so better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because he's been out for a long time, and maybe that's the level that Reece James was at. But he was playing quite a bit more than previously of what he's done. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's just down to him and his physicians and all the doctors that work around him. Yeah. As a team, even though Cole Palmer hasn't been great this season, like, morally, your team have been working around that. Because you remember last season when it was more Cole Palmer and Chelsea? This season was Chelsea with Cole Palmer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Cucurella, like I remember before Maresca, you lot was ready to sell Cucurella. You know what I'm saying? Or put him on loan.
Yeah, no, he was on his way to United.
Yeah,
That was
it
an
was on his
actual
way out.
rumor.
And look what Maresca done for him. Yeah, he never enough put him in the bracket of being one of the best left back in the league. This is what I'm saying. Do you know how hard that is? Yeah, from being isolated, thrown out, yeah, being a martyr, being a problem, like being like he was like, if Maresca didn't go there, he was on par being the Zinchenko of Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? The laughing stock, the dude that would always cost you lot goals and so forth and so from that side. And it's like what he done to his career was amazing. Is what I'm saying, because in one breath, I hate Correa because I thought he was a fucking bastard, bro. Especially against my team, and when I see him play. But then that's the most respect I can show him. This is what I'm saying. For me to hate him as a rival fan, yeah, that means he's doing good. Yeah. And when I see him now, and I won't even bring it down to when he got buoyed by Traore. You know what I'm saying? Traore built like me, blood. We're monsters out here, blood. You know what I'm saying? When you get by to throw them down, like, you know what time it's like, boom, move. It was like a good few matches before that. You know what I'm saying? A good few matches before that. Big up people, big up people. Make sure you like and subscribe in there. So it's just weird. I like Maresca. It was just him being sacked. Obviously, there's more reasons that we probably won't even know. Like when people say, "Oh yeah, this happened, this happened, this happened," 9 times out of 10, it's more speculations. It's you have to hear it from the horse's mouth instead of all of these arses out here. You know what I'm saying? Because they all chat shit. Well, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? All run with a narrative. But it is what it is. Alexander says, "No banter. I think Maresca was a good coach. He knew what he was doing. I'm glad he's gone from Chelsea. He was a problem. Even Alexander the fraud, actually agrees with me. This is what I'm saying. Like, and then you see, King, you see what's in the bloodline. He says, shout out Zinchenko. Don C's left back. This is what I'm saying. Do you know what, H, right? You see what these pussy was on my stream, yeah? And I think it was Blacker that came out of it. Was it your Blacker? It was one of you pussy yours, yeah? Call me Donchenko, blood. You know what?
No, it was Blacker. It was one of your own.
Blacker, yeah, bro. It's always your own. You know what I'm saying? It's always
Uh-huh.
your own that sails you down the river. Donchenko. You know what I'm saying? The pussy. Yo, people run up them lights. People run up them lights, yeah? St. Atlantic says, yo, hey, Don C and King, yo, big up, yeah. If you got any questions about Chelsea or Arsenal, put them in. I will get to them. I will get to them. And even my brother, yeah. You see this one here, yeah. This is why it's my brother, yeah. Bonzinchenko. This is what I'm saying. There ain't no love out here. This is what I'm saying. Either do your thing or fuck off. Do your thing or fuck off. So, King, you said to me already that you don't want Champions League football.
Yes.
And you stated the reasons why. Just because then, if you don't get it, then the cracks will be seen even more. Is the reason why your board wants it because it's like every other board. It's about the money in it. It's about the money and
it's a money thing. Yeah.
So if you don't get it, do you think you can attract big players still?
Yeah. Well, the players we look at are under 25, young. The profile of players that we look at, honestly, Champions League is something that isn't like the main aim for them. Like, more time, the players we're signing are players that are just looking for the next step up. If you're looking at under 25 talents, you're looking at guys that just want to play games, want to be able to improve, want to grow, and want to be in a project that they think is exciting. So for me, I think Champions League football, being out of Champions League football for 1 year wouldn't be such a big deal for me, if it means that we get rid of the sporting directors and the coach.
So Alexander, I will talk about Arsenal in a bit. I'm starring your questions, is what I'm saying. I'm starring your questions, and I'll get back to that. We're just talking about Chelsea right now because I just want to get into a reasonable Chelsea's fan mind, simply because I know that just like my fan base, there's a lot of idiotic, stupid Chelsea fans out there that would have said they've won a league. But every time I speak to King, he kind of keeps the same energy. This is what I'm saying. But we'll get back to those questions. I see with your sporting directors, but see the reason why I said big players, because the last few players that you love actually bought is being young and potential. So what it seems to me, yeah, and there's been many clubs to do this down the line. I'll go back a good few years. They seem to me like you lot are the richest Southampton.
Yeah, but that's where one of our sporting directors is from. One's from
Oh,
Southampton.
serious?
Yeah, one's from Southampton and one's from Brighton.
See, it makes sense. And if you don't realize why I said Southampton, it's because like there's stars like Gareth Bale, Oxchain, Walcott, and so forth that came from there during, let's say, I think it was 2004 to 2008-9. Yeah, they were the feeder club to the bigger clubs. You know what I'm saying? Southampton's academy in that, what was it, that 6-year span was amazing. But why Chelsea? Because this is a weird one, because you know what, yeah? We like before Abramovich, you know, the £1 club and all of that, you know what Abramovich all the time, forget that, yeah. But during Abramovich era to now, or just to let's say like 8 years ago, you lot was always buying the best of the best. Yeah.
What, during the Roman era? Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So like obviously that's the culture of it. And it seems like what is your culture now? Because I'm still trying to figure out, just like your style of play, what is the Chelsea culture now?
Well, under this ownership, this new directive is under 25 young talents that they can either move on for money or just implement into the squad. That's it, really. Also, with the help of the sister club, Strasbourg.
Yeah.
So you can move players basically from. They're also trying to do a deal with River Plate. So basically, you get like a Brazilian talent from whatever, Argentinian talent from River Plate, move them to Europe. They play in Strasbourg for a couple years. If they're good enough, they go Chelsea. If they're not, they get sold. If they come to Chelsea, if they're good enough after a couple years, they stay. If not, they get sold. So it's a model of basically grooming talent through other places in the world into Europe through the multiple club model. They're probably going to try and buy other clubs. They tried to buy a Portuguese club. They'll probably try and buy a Dutch club, similar to what the City Group is, and have players that can go through that model in order to be able to kind of just, which is I don't know. It's basically we're just like a broke version of what PSG is doing. That's what we are. That's what.
But see, that means your club is trying to play Moneyball. Is that what it's called? Moneyball.
Yeah.
where it's like a roulette. Because obviously, do you know when you sign a young player? When you sign a young player, I think it's
One
harder
second, I'll be
to.
back.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Sure.
It's harder to sign a younger player. In my eyes, oh no, it's harder to make a younger player come good than having a player that you kind of know what the limitations and expectations are. Just for me, because you see when you sign a younger player, people, are they gonna have, first and foremost, what's their home like? Yeah. And the reason why what's their home like, because their home can play a massive part in their future. A lot of players don't make it young because obviously their home is not that steady. Yeah. And when I say steady, we all know what I mean. So I'm not going to elaborate on that. Right. Then comes with it, what are they going to be like when they get their first contract? Then what kind of people around them? Because you know when you've got money, yeah, or you've got that vision of you got money. People, if you don't know if you don't know what I'm talking about, all you need to do is just go to a bar or a wine or a nightclub or whatever, buy a bottle, see the vixen come around you. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Yeah. And then after that is injuries. Because we all know injuries play a massive part in every player's career. If anything, nowadays injuries play a bigger part than what money does. Because nowadays they've got advisors. This is what I'm saying. They've got advisors to try and keep hold of their money and this and that. Unless you're a player that's off the rails, you rarely hear a player in 2026 go broke. Yeah. I think the last person that we heard go broke here, I think it was Ibue, when obviously he couldn't read, he couldn't write, he trusted a vixen, yeah, that he used to be in a club with the bottles. You see one of them gallem there? Yeah, you see them gallem there? And then they had kids, and then he didn't realize that he signed over everything into her name. Yeah. And look what happened. And I can't even say alleged because it's in the paper. People go read about it. So this is why I said, yeah, when it comes to actual football, it's more of big up 10, yeah. It's more of who you have around you, yeah, and realize that signing a young player comes with more risk than signing someone that's more established. This is what I'm saying. Because if you look throughout history and so forth, all the best players in the world, yeah, all the best players in the world, you rarely see them in the Premier League from young. Like obviously there was the Rooney, um, Ronaldo, Fabregas, Nicole. Who else is there? Like people help me in this one. People help me in this one. Players that were here from young and then they established themselves and went on and done their thing.
Or
There was
like a
those kind of
Owen,
players,
or like a Owen,
Michael Owen and stuff like that.
Big Meeks.
Big Meeks, no, Big Meeks. Okay, perfect example. Big Meeks got injuries. Yeah, Owen injuries. Yeah, Ronaldo sustained it. Bell obviously is off-field antics, and the fact that he didn't really love football like that, he's more in the Ben White role. Yeah, I'm talking about players that went to the top of the tree and they done it. If you go through all the other countries, just look at Brazil. Anyone that played for Brazil in between '98 and 2012, right? Look where they are now. You know what I'm saying? Vixens, money, yeah. Obviously, the upbringing didn't help them. So, what my point is that you see, for my opinion, when Chelsea actually buy younger players, it's more of a risk than a reward to you lot. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, because yeah, cool, you're getting them on the free, and when I say you're selling them for like 10 to 25 mil, that's nothing nowadays compared to what footballers are frigging going for. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing, bro. Yeah. So do you ever think you lot can get back to your status?
In terms of what, like as in terms of a club that can win trophies and stuff.
Yeah.
It's possible, but as I said, there needs to be changes. Um, I put it to this way. The difference between us being where we are and being successful is, big up Joshy J, is pretty much having a world class sporting director and a world class manager. That's it for me. I think in the modern day football game, I think the players are less important than the manager and sporting director because of the way football has become such a system based thing in which coaching styles and styles making fights in terms of the game.
Mm,
So I don't think it's a player issue. I think if you have a sporting director that has a bit more eye for talent, you can get under 25 guys and make a great team. PSG is one of the youngest teams in Europe and they're dominating because they have a sporting director that is top five in the world. They have a manager that's top five in the world. So if you're gonna do this under 25 project, you better make sure that the people above it, above the player level, are top five, top 10 in the world at least in what they do. So if we ever do that, then we can get back to it. If not, we'll just be, top five, top six team. We'll be back to what we
mm,
were when we were with like Hasselbank and Zola and them, man.
yeah,
Fifth, sixth, Europa League here and there, FA
yeah,
Cup here and there.
yeah,
Which to me, in terms of as a fan, is bad. Um, Lucky to have seen my team win everything, but yeah, I don't think we'd ever get back to the point of Roman because Roman was ambitious beyond belief because he knew that football wasn't a money spinner and he wasn't in it for the money, he was in it for the love, for the passion. And there's not many owners that are in it for the love and the passion of the thing. They're either in it for money or money washing. That's one of the only two things that they're in it for. So if you're in it for the money, which is more likely one of the American owners, they just care about top five and inshallah. If you're
yeah.
doing it for the money washing, you want to win as much as possible. That's why they are your Arab based owners want to win as much as possible because it makes their country look good. When Man City and PSG do well, Qatar and I think UAE do well. If Newcastle do well, it looks good for Saudi. It shows we can run a club and do it the right way, etc., etc. So those are the
Don't
only
forget
two ways
Arsenal.
you'll run.
Don't forget Arsenal. Look who our sponsors are.
Yeah, Emirates and all that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that deal
Yeah,
ends up soon. But just a quick one, yeah, because Mr. Latimer's prime and big up my brother, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chelsea did not plan to formally renew Liam Vecinia's performance before summer of 2027 and have no intention of making change at the end of the season. That's at Matlaw, yeah? Mate, take it away.
Oh. Um,
That's bad. That's bad.
if that's the case, then I know what it is. Next season really is a write off to me. I'm just gonna enjoy next season. My aim for next season is to enjoy football. So you will see me doing streams of other leagues. You'll see me in France, Spain, Italy, Germany, Portugal, Holland. Chelsea will be an afterthought next season. I'll be honest with you, and that's the glory of being able to watch, of being a football fan, not just a Chelsea fan. I'm not.
Yeah,
I can detach away from something that isn't showing me respect or showing me what I need. So plus, I have other sports, Formula One, basketball, American football. It's all good.
yeah, I hear
So
that.
next season's a write off if Liam Racine is the coach. I just won't care as much.
I hear that, man. I hear that. I hear that still, man. It's just mad because when we're talking about because thank you, Prime, for putting this one in there. I didn't even know this, bro.
Yeah,
Because it's
that's dumb. It's dumb that he isn't getting a performance review at the end at this summer,
but
considering
but
how
just look
bad
at
he's been.
Maresca. Just look at Maresca. But did you know what? Yeah, Messini hasn't got his own mind. So you see, all of the talks must be true that Todd Bowley is the one who controls who plays on match day because we've all heard that through the grapevine. And like I
No,
said,
it's
it's
not him.
different.
It's Ekbali. It's Ekbali now.
Ed
So
Barley.
yeah, it's Ekbali. Todd Bowley was in charge like the first
Mm,
summer where we bought Sterling and
yeah,
Fofana and etc. etc. But then it moved on to Ekbali. So Ekbali's the main guy. He's the big ego behind it all.
yeah,
Todd Bowley's in the background now, and there was a whole beef between them two anyway.
yeah. Bro, it's mad, bro, because what has your football club come to? Because like there's the mighty Chelsea, like when the Chelsea come marching in and all the rest of that.
I
To
know we're
this,
regressing. We're regressing in every aspect. Our
it's
women's team is
crazy.
worse than last year. Our men's
Mm,
team is gonna get worse. So, like, I think one of the sporting directors is ruining the women's team. Players are leaving left, right, and center from our women's team.
mm.
So, in every level, we are getting worse. Um, so for me, it's just it's not a good time to be a Chelsea fan. Really, I'll be honest
Yeah,
with you. Um, but luckily, over this period of time, Arsenal haven't won anything either, so I haven't had to deal with that.
yeah. No, I heard that, bro. Like, do you know what it is? We're not going to win nothing until the end of the season, and I think we're going to win the league. But we'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about that in a bit. Yo, big up Daniel, each and every time, manager, respect. People, you see when you're coming in right now, yeah, make sure you're liking and subscribing, and please share. This is what I'm saying. It helps a brother out, yeah. But thank you all for being here throughout this day. This is what I'm saying. I don't normally do this daytime thing, but I've got a little bit of time off. I've got a little bit of time to myself. So do you know what? Yeah, I wanted to share with my people. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up each and every single one of you. We will get to all of the Arsenal questions in a bit. I have started them. I just want to talk about Chelsea in some ways, just because from what I've always known is that Chelsea is a big club. They were doing big things. They've literally won everything in football and so forth and so forth and so forth. Like the demise is crazy. It's like, do you know that old school song, London Bridge is falling down, falling down? Remember that one, yeah? Like
Yeah,
it shouldn't be London Bridge anymore. It should be Chelsea's Bridge. You know what I'm saying? Because like you lot haven't even dropped. Do you know what? Sometimes when you see, okay, do you know when you saw the demise of Arsenal, yeah, or the demise of Arsenal, we could say it was for so many different reasons, yeah. Obviously, it was going for a change of ownership. We bought a new stadium. We're selling the better players. Like the model status was, we either had to take finished players from other teams around us or buy young. You know what I'm saying, yeah? Because you man used to disrespect Arsene Wenger with that song. I'm not going to relay it. That's total disrespect. Fuck you, man, for singing that because it's your man's fault, yeah. It is what it is. But you saw us demise slowly, yeah, yeah, every few years. But your demise has been dramatic simply because, for me, just because your rise was dramatic and your fall is dramatic. So you lot kind of sound like females. Everything about you looks dramatic, blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Alexander says, King, how does it feel about Enzo Palmer and maybe other players leaving if they don't get champs?
I don't really care if players want to leave. I'm not. I'm not really here to have if this player leaves or that player leaves. Honestly, I don't really care. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not an Enzo fan. Especially with what he did in the World Cup. Palmer hasn't really
Yeah.
been good this year anyway, so I mean, him leaving may be better for him or not. I don't really care. Like Chelsea's gonna be here before they leave, before they came and after they came. So that's for me, really.
Okay, fair enough, man. This is what I'm saying. You see, on that one there, Enzo Fernandez, and Palmer, I think they've probably been the biggest. Yeah, people. King will be right back here. Just give him a second. I think that they've probably been the biggest flops, just because the hype for Palmer. I know he didn't cost 100 plus. I think it was 80 or something million. I need to fact check that, or how much he got paid for. You paid him for, but he was supposed to be the next biggest thing, because I remember when I saw him play. I think he made a cameo when he came on in the Carling the Charity Shield against Arsenal. I was actually in Wembley that day. This is what I'm saying. It was mad. And when you see a player like that play, like you saw that he played with the freedom and so forth and so forth. And it was literally like 2 weeks later or something like that that I heard that he was going to Chelsea that season. So someone that had so much talent, what the hell happened? Because it's not like he was ridiculed with injuries and so forth. I get it. He has been had a few injuries, but he hasn't been running into the ground let's say like a Saka. Saka's the only player I know that I can put his form down to being overplayed because Foden was never overplayed. Yeah, Palmer was never overplayed because those kind of teams had other players they could rely on. Arsenal only had to rely on Saka, and literally that was it for like 5.5 years. You know what I'm saying? But we move people, we move people, we move people. It says, by the way, this ownership is known for blatantly lying. Messina will be sacked if you don't qualify for the Champions. We all know because he lied about who was it? Maresca, about Maresca's going nowhere. He's lied, he's doing this, he's doing that, and then they sacked him. This is what I'm saying because he spoke out. Yeah, but so it's Chelsea that dictator club now. They like because I understand that nowadays owners want to be involved. It's like owners are doing the old school Vince McMahon thing from WWE. If you've watched it or followed like those Netflix stories or whatever it is, you'd understand why I'm saying that. Where is that the owner wants to be the main part or the main part in that cog. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Or that for me, it's disgusting because you're supposed to let your players play, your manager manage. Yeah. If he's not good enough, sack him. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring someone in to try to oversee or to try to say this person's playing, this person's playing, this person's playing. There's a reason why there's a CEO, the CFO. Yeah. There's a reason why there's a director. There's a reason why there's people on the board. Yeah. I'm not saying that Prime. I'm going to send it to you in a second. Yeah. I'm not saying that all of them should be like okay. I know that a director cannot do a CFO's job. Yeah, just like a manager cannot do a manager can't do a CEO's job. This is what I'm saying, or director of football. Not right now, anyway. Yeah, but it is what it is. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry, people. Daughter's messaging me. Had to message her back. So it's a bit mad, you know. It's a bit mad when you actually think about things like that. To be honest, when I say it's nice to see Chelsea in this way, I'm only saying that because I'm a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm only saying that because I'm a hater. Uh, um, because I love seeing Chelsea like this. Because if Chelsea are like this, they're taking away one less threat that's away from my team. So hopefully my team can win more in the long run. This is what I'm saying because you know me, I'm a very nice, shameless brother. You know what I'm saying? A very nice, shameless brother, yeah. But that it's for you to take it as you want to. This is what I'm saying. Yo, Prime, check your Insta family. Check your Insta family. Like, have we got any more questions about Chelsea? They still own London in terms of trophies, unfortunately. Do you know what? Yeah, they only own London in recent trophies because as many trophies as they have won, we're still third in the trophy hall over all time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we can't deny the fact that, you know, that song, they came in like a wrecking ball. I think it was Sia that sang that song. That's what Chelsea did when Abramovich came in. And just like what Ghana said before, I want him to. I wish he could have been the owner of my club. But we all know Arsenal won their sentimental bullshit and all the rest of that. This is what I'm saying on the rest of that. Yeah, respect the ball, respect the senior. You see what I'm saying? You see when haters, you see when people like Alexander Cohen 1 year says these kind of things, right? That means he's a shit manager. Because if I'm saying that, or if other rivals are saying, do you know what, bruv, yeah? I respect his football. He's doing so great. And then obviously you've seen the decline of who and what they are. It's amazing, people. It's amazing, people. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, your women's team is hard, though. I'm not gonna lie. Are you liking the football because it's the football or because it's the women's team? You know what I'm saying, honey? Yeah, what I'm saying. It is what it is. Men will be men. Men will be men, yo. Godfrey says, "Big up, Don C and King."
Big
Yeah.
up, big up.
After this year, we're going to talk about a little bit of Arsenal, and then we're going to chop and change. I just want to show you something quickly, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this on screen if it allows me. Yeah. You see, I should have got this prepared. Like, you see, we're seeing this now. Yeah. These are the
Yeah,
fixtures. Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, before. So your next game is Port Vale. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your next game, right? I guarantee you're gonna win that. There's no way on this God green earth you lot are gonna lose that. Right. But after that, right?
Yeah.
Where do you see, because your next, what's it, 1, 2, 3, your next 6 matches, bro, are disgusting. Like, when I say disgusting, like, because we all know what Arsenal went through at the beginning, I'm not going to talk about that right now. Your next 6 matches, where do you see, because it's like this, like, you got Chelsea, so you got City, United, Brighton away. That's why it's a hard match. Forest is fighting relegation. Then you got Liverpool. Obviously, they're trying to get back into the top. Yeah, Tottenham. Well, fuck Tottenham. No. That game you need to relegate them. Yeah, and the last match for you is against Sunderland. Yeah, and that's away. And we all know that they're a tough team away. But because they might be on holiday, you lot might just get a lucky dub. Is what I'm saying. So where do you see your wins coming from, fam?
Oh, where do I see the wins coming from?
Yeah.
I don't really. I mean, Tottenham is an easy win anyway. We get the 3 point. Will be the final 3 points we get from them. Before they go down.
That better be their relegation 3 points, bro. Come on, West Ham. We're gonna give you man a free hit. Don't watch that.
Sunderland's away. I mean, by then it doesn't really matter. Liverpool away will be fun because Anfield isn't the same Anfield, so that'll just be a fun game. That may be a draw. Nottingham at home. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather not win that game. The only game that I actually want to win is probably against Tottenham and United. The rest of them I couldn't care less.
For me and for City, hopefully for City. But obviously that's my fault.
The game against City. No. We'll just don't worry, man. Just look away. I'll just okay, Pep. 1-0. Yeah, take it. We're trying to save football here. You know what I'm saying? Arteta can't win.
Why not?
Oh, why not? Because his style of football is disgusting, just like it showed on the final.
What, the set pieces?
Yeah, man. No, it's not just the set pieces. It's for me, the issue I have with Arteta is not just set pieces. It's the mentality of him. I feel like I'll go to Arsenal. Arsenal should have won on the weekend. You're going up against a City that just got blamed by Madrid. You're going up against you had the better performance in the midweek because you know what you did against Leverkusen.
Yeah,
you actually tried to win. You shot the ball. You had a screamer from Eze. Unfortunately, he wasn't there on the weekend. Is what it is. But why is it that every time you have a big game or a big moment, he just decides to, retract himself into a shell like he's a turtle? When Arsenal, all they had to do against City was attack him.
Yeah. I know you know this. But yeah, we'll talk about that.
That's my issue. That's my issue.
Yeah.
My issue is that style of cowardice shouldn't be rewarded.
Yeah.
Bravery should be rewarded. Going gung ho. Leaving everything on the field. I don't think in that final that you can tell any Arsenal fan that them 11 players that played on that pitch left everything on that field to win the final. You couldn't tell me that was the case in that game. And that's the problem with Arteta football.
Yeah, but look what says. But if Chelsea were to play shit football and win it, would King be saying the same thing about Chelsea? To be honest, like for me personally, I don't think most Chelsea fans wouldn't. Obviously they'll have a problem, but we saw that under Jose Mourinho the first time, where they were part of the bus and this and that. Even though the second time he came, he played decent football, but then that's because he had a Hazard. I'm saying the plays that he had. But to be honest, in my opinion, most football fans, they're hypocrites in it. Yeah, and they're all agenda ridden. You know what I'm saying? That obviously there's going to be some truth that come out of a lot of our mouths, because I'll tell you the biggest thing, I'm a fucking hater when it comes to most people's football teams. You know what I'm saying? I shit on you when you're down, and I hate on you when you lot are doing well. And that's football. This is what I'm saying. I'm there for the banter. This is why I don't get angry, and unlike some people, I'm always here. No excuses, win or lose. This is what I'm saying. I will hold my corn. Yeah, but honestly, bro, where do you see the wins? Because like I said, like obviously City. Okay, let's go for the matches. City, you think you're gonna lose? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got United after that. So
Yeah,
you
that's a
got
draw.
for Manchester. No, you're playing at home both of those, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's both at
you're
home,
you're, you're
all at home.
you're hosting both of the Manchester club. 1 week after another, 32 and 33.
Yeah.
And then you're playing Brighton away, so you're gonna go. So that's like a outskirts of London is derby. We call it the fish and chips hating derby. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nice fish and chips down there. You know what I'm saying? So where do you see that?
Brighton is a possible win, but it could even be a draw
Possible
because they
draw.
haven't really been good this season. But they also just beat who did they just beat?
Was it
Was it
was it
United
Liverpool?
or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
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 They just
Welbeck.
beat
Welbeck
Liverpool.
scored.
Yeah,
Welbeck
yeah.
scored.
So who knows?
Yeah, yeah.
They may have a good game against us.
And then you're hosting Nottingham Forest, who obviously beat the shitter down the road. This is what I'm saying. Spurs got lost to the Forest. Right. What do you think about them? Because they're fighting relegation.
Yeah, no, I think we can win that game, but I don't want to win that game. As I said, I have agendas. Tottenham need to be relegated.
Yeah. So that's I say. Let's say you give them 3 points, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the Liverpool game, and
That's
and
just
that's
a
the
fun
next
day
one.
out. At that point, neither of our team care. They're
Mm.
on holiday.
Okay. What about Tottenham v Chelsea? I don't really care about that game. That should be the game to relegate them. So if that is the day to relegate them, we're gonna have a party on stream.
Yeah.
And what about the Sunderland and Chelsea? Because Sunderland, obviously, they're safe and all the rest of it.
Oh,
There's
they
some,
just beat Newcastle. They by the time the game 38 happens, hopefully we're mid table. Hopefully Sunderland are probably above us by that point.
yeah.
Just another day out in the stadium on light.
Okay.
Honestly, most of those games are just, at
You're
this
just there for
point,
the sake.
just
Yeah, you're
playing
just
for the
there for the
sake of
sake.
it. If anything, the only things that we care about winning is whoever we have next in the FA Cup. Maybe get a FA Cup out at the end of the season.
Facts. No, I hear that. I hear that still, bro. I hear that still, man. But then we move because if we could have a quick gander at the table, yeah. Let me see if I can find that as well. Yo, people, keep a liking and subscribing. This is what I'm saying. I'm getting to all your questions, and we're talking about the Arsenal one in 1 second. I just want to get through this stage because I don't because I'm not a fraud. I'm not a fraud like some people would say or would state. Obviously, forget the top two. Yeah, even at this point, like it's bad to say because you're 7 points behind United. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
three
yeah,
wins. That's 2 wins and a draw behind Man United. Your goal
yeah,
difference is not that bad compared to them, right? Right. It's actually better than theirs, isn't it? Goal
yeah,
difference
yeah.
wise,
It's the best goal difference out of all the teams, but
yeah, all the teams. So so if it goes out to goal difference, you don't got it in the bag. But then let's just say hypothetically, you're only winning 3 games. That's 9 points, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
your last 3 games will put you on 57. Yeah, 57. Right, Liverpool now, yeah. You got Brentford behind you, just behind you. You got Everton just behind you, yeah. I'm not even going to talk about Fulham or Brighton because I think they're going to finish like the highest Brighton. I mean, Everton could finish is 8th, yeah. And I think that Everton has got that spot from Fulham, yeah. So I see that 9, 10, 11, and 12, yeah. There is set, yeah. It's these here, it's these and these around you. Villa, Liverpool, Chelsea, Brentford, and Everton, yeah. Let's say hypothetically, Everton haven't got the team, so they're going to drop out. Brentford haven't got the team, so they're going to drop out. Where are you not going to finish? Because I think that, in my personal opinion, I think that third spot is United's. Yeah, in my opinion. Where do you not think you're gonna finish with between 4th and 6th?
honestly, probably fifth. What I would like is ninth.
So there's no Europe at all.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I want.
Shit, mate. Fucking
I
thing
need,
for
I
me.
need, in order to, for change to happen, you need to have the worst case scenario happen. Worst case scenario is ninth with no trophies this season. Then maybe they actually might wake up. If it's not that, it's gonna be fifth.
You think?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Because put it this way, right? Villa are gonna focus on Europa League, so they're gonna drop out. Liverpool are gonna finish fourth or third. So
Mm.
third and fourth are gonna be United and Liverpool. Fifth place, but as you saw by our games and the games that probably Brentford and Everton have are probably easier than our ones, so they could finish above us.
Mm.
Maybe even the Fulham finish above us. So if I'm not finishing fifth, I don't want to be in Europe.
Yeah.
Even
Serious.
though like being Europa League, you win it. If we're in Conference League or Europa League, it's going to be a fun day out. You will probably win it again.
Mm.
It'll just be another trophy, but it will be a waste of time. Honestly,
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Okay, then we move. This is what I'm saying, and then we move. Okay, so we've done that section now, yeah, people. People in the chat, make sure you're liking and subscribe. This is what I'm saying. Like I said, yeah, respect the European champion Donchenko. What's wrong with you, bro? Hey, fam. I am respecting the European champions in Chelsea. This is what I'm saying. Because Chelsea have won it many times, plenty times, yeah. And you know me, I'm always about respecting anyone apart from the shitter. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what a shitter is, it's the best looking toilet I've ever seen. People, make sure you like and subscribe. This is what I'm saying, yeah, about Donchenko. I can't even believe it. Blackheart, do you know I hate you for that one? You know, if you're listening, yeah, and you know what? It's fuck it. I'm gonna call you later. I'm gonna tell you I hate you for giving these people that name. Yeah.
what's wrong with Donchenko? That's a good name.
Donchenko. All right, look,
Yeah, you need to Lomachenko, Donchenko. Yeah, man,
mate.
you're a
No,
fighter.
no. We all know when it comes to fighting and Zinchenko and fighting, this is what I'm saying. This pussy can't even close his legs, the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to elaborate about him because he will never, ever, yeah. And what did that wrestler ever say? Ever play for my fucking club again? You know what I'm saying? Bun Zinchenko and bun him twice on Sunday. This is what I'm saying, the pussy. But yeah. Oh, here
Yeah,
we
that
go.
is true. If we do finish sixth and Villa finish top five and win Europa League, we get Champions League
Yeah.
football anyway. That's mad. There could be 6 teams in Champions League next season.
Do you know what? Yeah, come on, Villa, let's do it. This is what I'm saying. Let's do it. Let's get the pride of England back. This is what I'm saying because we all know we've all got a dirty taste in our mouths here from that shit up the road winning that trophy when Man United gave it to them. This is what I'm saying. The worst final ever. Yeah, we need a club with class, with prestigious. Yeah. We need Everton to take out the dirty taste of Tottenham within the Europa League. This is what I'm saying. But big up people. Yo, Tyrone says, how long have you supported Arsenal and why do people hate Arsenal? Do you know what? Yeah, I supported Arsenal all my life. Yeah, it's a very long time. This is what I'm saying. Ever since I was about 4 that I can remember. I think it was 5 when I went to my first parade. But yeah, that's for another day and time. Why do people hate Arsenal? Because haters hate people that's doing well. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If African can tell me that he got a new job or he invested in something and he's doing really well, do you know what? Yeah, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'll shout it from the rooftops if he's ever coming out of a clothing line because you know this pussy over here, yeah, he's got them sick hats. He's got the sick hats, yeah. I'll be like, yo, just send me the link. I'll buy one. I'll even wear it on stream. This is what I'm saying. That's what I do, yeah. But if he tells me that his team's doing well, yeah, if he's telling me that his team's doing well, I'm praying to the footballing gods because I need that shit locked down right now, because that's a trophy that I'll possibly bottle. You know what I'm saying? But at least I'm in it to bottle it. You hit me, yeah? I'm a hater when it comes to football. So do you know what? I'm expecting other people to hate my team. And when they say that Arsenal fans are allowed this online, yeah, every fan is allowed this online. It's just that Arsenal fans get more traction just because we've been in, let's say, for example, second place so many times, where we're the biggest club not to win a European trophy in modern day. The last one was obviously Cup Winners' Cup, ole. That I always keep on shouting. That is what I'm saying. Where we've been in it. We've had some of the best players. We've actually got, in most people's eyes, 1 or 2 of the best players to ever grace this country throughout the Premier League era. Because of those reasons, they're going to hate us. And you know what? As an Arsenal fan, I understand that and I get that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it is where it is, bro. Like, okay, let's talk about this now. Yeah, let's talk about this. You see, on Sunday, okay, on Sunday, let me walk you through my day. On Sunday, I had family over. Yeah. If you don't know, I went on TikTok, all right, and I done a live. Yeah. I showed you a little bit of part of my life outside of this whole thing, yeah, of this room. And my brother was there. My brother's a DJ. He brought his decks. He was playing some tunes. Had family members over, friends. Not everyone wanted to be on camera, so I had to respect that as well. And obviously, there's young kids. I want to put them on camera. This is what I'm saying. So certain people's in other rooms and stuff like that. And then there was the adults that were, indulging in the drinks, but obviously drinking water. Is what I'm saying. We was premeditating the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Why cooking dinner and stuff like that. But I knew we weren't going to win because I was never confident. Because one thing that most people know about me is that when I'm confident, I'll tell you straight up and down, we're going to win. You know what I'm saying? Whether it comes to fruition or not, I'll tell you straight up and down we're going to win. If you don't believe me, people, because it's easy for me to say this now after those games, but then on a Saturday night that just gone, if you go on Sarcasm City TV, big up Flawless, yeah, my brother each and every time, he done a Q&A. And then 5 minutes before the end of it, that's what you need to go to. He asked every single one of their score predictions. Even then, there was a City fan that said, "Oh, we're gonna whoop their asses," right? But I didn't know how or where was the score from, so I couldn't answer it, and I didn't answer it. This is what I'm saying, because I wasn't confident in that match. Simply because, people, it's like this, yeah. Arsenal in modern day football, only in the English Premier League, we played in it before Sunday 3 times. Once against Chelsea, we lost. Yeah, Jogba scored again the winning goal. Once against Birmingham, over Femi Martin's baller from Inter Milan that went to Birmingham. Yeah, with a game that we should never have lost. Yeah, another bottle. Yeah, or a mistake, I should say. And then, yeah, a game against City. This is what I'm saying. City have won it 5 or 6 times. Yeah, 5 or 6 times. So what they do in the League Cup is what we do in the FA Cup. Yeah, we know how to win that. If it was the FA Cup, I would have said we're winning. Just because we stink of FA Cupisms. Yeah, this is why and then I knew that if I'm looking at our record previously, only in Premier League, the Premier League era, we have a 0% average, a 0% average. We played in it 3 times. Yeah. So if you want to do if you want to do that in mathematics, right? We have a 0% average. So why am I going to be excited? Let's say if we play the Champions League final tomorrow, yeah, we have a 50-50. Do you know why? Because we've only been there once before. This is what I'm saying. Or let's just say if we're doing law of averages, we're doing the 25%, because the first time we lost, we've got to take 25% from that, so that only leaves 25%. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm more confident in that, just because we've only been in one final, we've been in 3 finals. Now, people, added to the fact that there was no Eze. Yeah. No Eze means a big problem. I said a long time ago that I refuse to criticize Eze. He hasn't been great for us, but I refuse to criticize him because he hasn't had the grace nor the minutes as so many other players in Arsenal Football Club have. Yeah, meaning an Odegaard, yeah, a Saka, a Trossard, a Martinelli, even a Gyökeres, even though he just came into the team, yeah, this season. I take that into consideration as well. He weren't playing, so therefore, if he's not playing, who's going to be playing in the 8 or the 10? Havertz. Okay. I knew that Kepa was going to play. Yeah, did he deserve to play? He deserved to play, yes, because he got through all of the rounds for and with Arsenal, and he signed him for the cup competition. But I also know my team. I know the team that I support. They're very sentimental. Yeah, people. I will talk about the match. I'm just going through my train of thought. Yeah, so I knew he was going to play. Right. So I can't be confident because I didn't know where the goals were coming from. I knew that he wouldn't drop Saka, because the players that I wanted to play was Martinelli and Madueke, because Saka's been trash. And apart from the first 3.5 months of the season, Trossard's been trash. That's what I'm saying. But technically, when it comes to technical ability, him and Jesus are the best technically, but they don't win games. Goals do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Now we've gone over that. The game. The first, I think 25 minutes was good. More or less the first 12, 13 minutes, because we were peppering them. We were on top of them. This is what I'm saying. We was like peas on rice, blood. If you're Caribbean or from that descent, or beans on rice, as Mexicans like to say. Big up Waffle Don each and every time. Big up Waffle Don, my brother. Yeah, manners and respect, right? We was on them, but for me, what changed the game? And this is why I blame Arteta. And I said the same thing on my brothers, and I'll say the thing 101 times. On the 16th minute, yeah, and Cape got a ghost yellow card because he didn't foul my man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Is he aggressive? Yes, but then that's his game. But he didn't foul him, but he got a yellow card. The reason why I cannot go at the ref, and the thing is, I'd have preferred him to get a red card, because VAR would have turned that round, and now he can actually defend in the way that he does. Yeah. But anyway, he got a yellow card in the 16th minute. Yeah. We was good, let's say decent, 10, 12 minutes after that. Then afterwards, yeah, it became a stalemate. Yeah. In the first half, we had 9 shots. Yeah. People say we played horrible. What the fuck did they watch? We had 9 shots in the first half, and we peppered their goalkeeper. The goalkeeper went down well, come back up well, and done 1 or 2 good saves. Yeah. Should Havertz scored? I don't give a shit. He didn't. This is what I'm saying. We could talk about it all day long. We could say that he could have took another touch around the keeper and slotted in. He could have put some more height on it, technical ability, yeah. But we didn't. This is what I'm saying. If Eze was there now, would it have been a goal? We seen him rascal lick that shot fucking 30 yards out, bro. Definitely he would have scored that goal in the form that he's in. But he wasn't there, so I can't really talk about that. And I don't want to talk about that because he wasn't there. This is what I'm saying, yeah? It is where it is, yeah? This is why I blame the manager, yeah? Because second half wasn't great. But what the manager could have done, yeah, is take off the player. Because he reacted. Remember, King, all those times when I was talking to you about the reaction of Arteta, yeah, is not good enough. Because it's like this, people. If you react in 1 or 2 games, I can forgive you. Yeah? But when you're constantly reacting, and this is something that I've been talking about for so long, the 71 minutes, 75 minutes, 69 minute substitutions, yeah, when things are going wrong, yeah, instead of the 45 minutes, the 30 minutes. This is why I don't rate Arteta as elite, because I've seen a Pep, I've seen a Jose, yeah, I've seen an Alex Ferguson, I've even seen a Wenger take off a player in the first half. It hasn't been working, yet in the second half, I take off that said player. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. When you have a player, a defensive player, that whole game is aggressive, yeah, especially on the wings, especially when you're going to get little to no help at times, because we are defending a monster in Haaland. You know what I'm saying? A person that scored 7 goals in 9 appearances, yeah, against Arsenal, yeah, where we need 2 of our best defenders to shoehorn him out of the game, which we did, yeah. He's going to be left on his own a lot of the time. Now he's on a yellow card, yeah. We all know that Trossard doesn't like to defend well. This is on the manager. Take him off. You know what I'm saying? Give us, yeah, a fighting chance. When I saw that happening, I knew there was no way in hell we're gonna win this match. When I saw him come out after half time, yeah. Look, I didn't want him on the field after 25, 30 minutes because it was very dangerous. I see him almost kick out at Cherksey again, yeah. And he stopped himself, yeah. That would have been a second yellow card. That was in the 40-something minute, right? When I saw that, I was like, fucking take him off, fucking take him off, fucking take him off, yeah? But he didn't. He took him off after the first goal. People, if you don't actually understand why I say these things, right, it's because I saw Semenyo taking a piss out of him, yeah? Running around him, because he knew that the moment he touched him, he's going to go down, yeah? We saw their players diving all over the place. Cherksey was holding his leg, smiling at the camera. Just what I'm saying, doing a little model stance. Yeah, we knew what there was on. You know what I'm saying? The referee was buying it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, because we know that referees always, but it's not that, because I'm going to talk about referees. Yeah, we didn't score a goal. We wasn't good enough. Yeah, But this is down to the manager. Yeah? Saka playing shit. This is down to him. And the reason why I said this is also down to the manager, yeah, because Saka's been playing shit near enough all season, and I've been calling it out. I've been saying he's been dropped. I think it was me, you, King, yeah, and Blacker on a stream one time when I said I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'd rather Madueke start than Saka. And the thing is, yeah, I like it hurt me to say that. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is Arsenal over every fucking player. Yeah. If I could send a player tomorrow to fucking scam a Champions League, yeah. See you later. Thank you for your time. See you later. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of levels that's what I'm on. I'm not on this sentimental thing. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's ruthlessness, because winners have to be ruthless. There's a reason why the best strikers rarely pass the ball when they're in a certain position, because they're ruthless, and that's why they're classed as the best strikers. Yeah, or the best players in the world. Yeah, this is what Salah did for so many seasons. This is why people rate him higher than Amane. In my opinion, it's different, but then I can see why they do that. This is why they rated Hazard for doing what he did. He didn't want to train, but when he came on the field, fucking hell, he was glorious to watch. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldinho, Messi, yeah, Ronaldo, R9. Look at those players. Ibrahimovic. There's levels to this shit, yeah. Saka wasn't good enough, but Saka was still playing. Why? Yeah, it's down to the manager. You know what I'm saying? He stayed on while everyone else came off. He was piss poor. And now they put him in a tent for him to create what? Create what? Yeah? This is what pisses me off, blood. Yeah? Because every single time that we take a few steps forward, right? A few steps forward. And I'm like, do you know what? Yeah, Arteta's done really well for what he's done, because people, I'm not Arteta in, I'm not Arteta out. I don't do that hype shit. I'm Arsenal do better. Yeah, I'm not a follower. I don't do them thing there. Yeah, it's just Arsenal do better. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, because that's just who I am. Yeah, right. Like Arteta fucked up. Saka fucked up. Yeah, Trossard fucked up. Yeah, Gyökeres. To be honest, the reason why I haven't even mentioned Gyökeres, because at the beginning of the season, yeah, I kind of understood the type of player that we got at the beginning, because I didn't watch him. I got caught up in the hype, and I would put my hands up to say I was one of those players that saw numbers over the player, yeah, and the league, yeah. And I put my hands up. It's cool, innit? You get them wrong sometimes, yeah, but I'm man enough to put my hands up to it, yeah. What now? What I wanted now was your work rate, to work for the team, to pull it in for the team, to get these moments, to do the 5-yard passes, because you know me and my 5-yard passes, bro. Like when Gyökeres has a 5-yard pass, he has a great game, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right? He had a good game, because I see people shitting on him because he should be scoring the goal. But if he's in the left corner trying to hold up the ball, yeah, who's in the middle trying to score the goal? Well, I haven't seen a late run. I didn't see that. Yeah, that should have been Trossard's position. Now this is tactics again by the manager. You see what Man City done to Arsenal, yeah, because it's all leading up to the same thing. This is what I wanted Arsenal to do to Man City, yeah. When you use Madueke and Martinelli, the two M's that are very wrong in life, yeah, guess what happens? You get chaos. Look at Doku and Semenyo. What did they cause at Arsenal? Did they do anything spectacular? No. But what did they do? They caused chaos. Yeah? Fucking chaos. You get me? Yeah? Look, Kepa was shit. Yeah? Big up. You know what I'm saying? Big up, manners and respect. Yeah? Kepa was shit. He was like, do you know, did he deserve to start? Yeah, I think he did, because he played through, like he got us through. I said it already, yeah, and I know my club is sentimental. They would have never dropped him, yeah. But he makes mistakes, yeah. He makes a lot of mistakes. He done it for you. He done it for all the other teams before us. I get it, yeah. But guess what? If Nkape wasn't on the field on a yellow card, may I add, that cross would have never went in, yeah. You see how life is a domino effect, yeah? Because just remember, people, now he played 40, I think it was 46 or 47 minutes on a fucking yellow card, yeah? 46, 47 minutes is a whole half. A whole fucking half on a yellow card, yeah? You got it so early on in the game. It's not like getting it in like 60 plus minutes, yeah? You can say, yeah, okay, you can usher the game out, yeah? After the half time, he's still on the pitch. Yeah, 15 minutes after half time, that's when they decided to take him off after they scored the fucking goals. That's the problem that I'm having. Yeah, Kepa. If Kepa didn't fucking touch that ball, right? Zubimendi would have came around O'Reilly and headed it out, or he would have held off O'Reilly. It's only because Kepa touched the fucking ball and didn't catch it. It stopped the momentum of the ball. So now O'Reilly reacted first, changed his run, and got that header in. This is what I'm saying. Because Nkapé was judging the ball when it was coming towards him at that fucking moment. Yeah? That's on Kepa. But that's also on Arteta for not taking fucking Nkapé on to stop that fucking cross coming in. Yeah? Then, do you know what happens? Yeah? Saka lets in the fucking second goal. Because what irritates me with this whole fucking thing, right? And people, I'm happy, by the way. The only reason I speak is so much better because I'm speaking about something that's seriously irritating me. This is why, because when you back something or back someone and they just keep on doing the same mistakes, it pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When Arteta, yeah. No. When Arteta plays Saka, I thought, okay. Because just remember, Saka has been a left back, so he knows what it is when it comes to defending. Yeah, he started off. Forget where he started off playing youth and playing at a world class level, or as certain people a world class level is two different things. Yeah, he started off as a left back. Yeah, he understands what it is to defend. Yeah, fair enough. You haven't got the legs. Use your brain now. Yeah, you know what cross is coming in. You know you've got a young, pacey left back behind you. You know what I'm saying? Because you used to be one of them, you prick. Yeah, you let him go in front of you and score that goal off you. Yeah, why was he on the field? He had a piss poor game. Why was he on the field? Ain't no one asking that question. Yeah? Yeah? If anything, if he wanted to be on the field, why didn't he come off the bench? Fair enough, we've got injuries. I don't care about none of that. Yeah? We've got enough players to cover those injuries. Or even if we haven't changed the fucking style of play, you knew this game was coming up for when we beat Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? At home. You knew this game was coming up. Yeah, we know that just in case we have injuries, you try 3 or 4 different formations just in case you go down to 10 men or you get injuries. This is what I'm saying. This is why you have a training ground to do different fucking formations and strategies. Yeah, but it's the same thing. Reacting bullshit. Yeah, that's why we fucking lost. You get what I'm saying? It's irritable, bro. It's fucking irritable. And the thing is, yeah. I'm not even going to say the whole Declan Rice thing because you know what, yeah, Declan Rice is allowed to have a bad game, but what a bad game to have and what a time to have it, yeah? Because we've utilized him and we've used him so much this season. Yeah, I can't even say anything about him. I didn't even mention Zubimendi because Zubimendi has bad games after bad games after bad games against big teams consistently. So Bosli's goal, he's full, yeah, because he took out the man right there, yeah. United's goal, he's full. Yeah. Man City's goal, he's fought the one that Haaland scored against us when they fucking defended for the first time in their life, yeah, like that, yeah. Who else is there? Yeah, Tottenham's goal, Richarlison's goal, he's fought. You know what I'm saying? He has these fucking dumb moments in him. When it comes to the big games, yeah, he's nowhere to be seen. It's like he's running away like Cole Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Man's out in the cold. Yeah, you hit me. But then that's what it is. I know the limitation of my player. But you know what, yeah? It's the manager that keeps on playing these players, yeah. And no matter how much I want them, or I'm hoping that they do better, I know my players' limitations. All the fans, when I got every single fan base saying, "Do you know what? Yeah, oh Pep say football how?" He's been playing shit this season, yeah. His teams have been doing that whole lucky thing. It's just that because what all supporters hate Arsenal for what reason. The only fan base that probably don't like that kind of likes Arsenal is probably Millwall, yeah. And that's saying a lot. You get me? Every other fan base say, yeah, man. I hate Arsenal. I'm so glad that they didn't win the Carling Cup, boy, because we're bottlers. No, fam, we didn't bottle it because we didn't have a chance in this. It's like this, people. This like idiotic certain people are. Yeah. Let me go through 3 cup competitions. Yeah. If you had Arsenal, Real Madrid in the Champions League final, and we've got a better team than them, King. Yeah. Who would you say would win the Champions League final? The Champions League final. Arsenal v Real Madrid.
Oh, Arsenal v Madrid. Madrid.
Yeah, that's cool. If you saw Arsenal and Man City in the Carling Cup final, who do you think is going to win that?
I was an idiot that thought Arsenal, but now
yeah,
City.
But City, yeah. If you said Arsenal and City again in the FA Cup final, who's going to win that?
Oh, FA Cup, that would be you, Arsenal.
There you go. The reason why I ask these questions because I'm talking to a sensible person right now, yeah. Because in history, there's no one better than Real Madrid when it comes to finals in the Champions League. In history, there's no one better than Man City in the Carling Cup. In history now, yeah, there's no one better than Arsenal. We all know how to win. They are our cups. They are our cups. We just borrow them out each and every other season, yeah. Because when we're ready to take that shit back, we're like, come over here, like to say man's name is Scorpion. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And I took that in consideration as well. Plus, people, I know my manager. I know what my manager's gonna do. Alexander says the uncomfortable truth on Saka, and I like Saka, is that his pace has gone. He cannot do anything, probably overplayed by Arteta. Do you know what? Yeah, that's great. Because he has been overplayed by Arteta. You see, the thing is here, the reason why you see that debate when it was like Arteta, I mean, Saka being world class or not, people. Yeah, sorry if I'm talking a bit fast. I will slow down. I move like 100 miles an hour. Give me a second. The reason why I will never say that Saka is world class, it's a simple people. Because he has only one style of play. You see, when you see the great players out there, yeah, and I'm gonna go a little bit back right now, yeah. You see, there's great players out there. You see Kane. When Kane lost a yard of pace, yeah, he dropped back. Yeah, he dropped back into what they used to call the false nine position, or the two strikers. You had the main striker and the person behind him. You know what I'm saying? They like nowadays it's classes to 10, with the classes of the false nine, because he got Tekers, yeah, the Firmino position, yeah, of Dennis Bergkamp position, right? When Scholes, yeah, when Scholes was a number 10, yeah, because he was a number 10. When he lost a yard of pace, when he retired and come out, he played as an 8. Beckham was a winger. People forget Beckham was a flying winger, yeah? From the right-hand side, puts those beautiful balls in. Where did he revert to? An 8. That's 3 ballers right there. 3 players that I would say, in my opinion, are world-class. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, are world-class, right? When their legs went, when their youth went, more importantly, what happened, people? They reverted back here and they used their fucking footballing brain. Yeah. This is why I said right now, Saka has shown me that he's nothing but a one-trick pony. Yeah. We could talk about him being overplayed. Yes, he was overplayed. Yeah. Yes, he had a grade 3 hamstring injury that took him out. Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, them things are serious. But then when a player is world-class or a true baller, you see, there's generational players and then there's these woke generational players. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all know there's a completely different thing. Yeah. A woke generational player. Yeah. That everyone says, oh, yeah, he's world class, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. No, because now he's lost his yard of pace. Yeah. Why hasn't he changed his game up? Why hasn't he changed his game up? And I like Saka. I want Saka to do well. Yeah. We all know that Eze is not a very pacey player that's going to control games. But do you know what he does? He changes his game up, does a few nutmegs and scores bangers. That's what he does. Yeah. That's a player that you can look at and think, do you know what? Yeah, he's not going to score in every match, yeah, but in the big match, he's going to score. Well, we've needed him. What has he done? He scored. Yeah. When he's had the minutes. That's the difference, yeah, between a good player and a woke good player. Yeah. And there's a reason why I'm saying woke, because that's the reality of it. Yeah. Because you can't say certain things because you're going to hurt a person's feelings. Yeah. Fuck your feelings. I'm about facts out here. You know what I'm saying? You can go in the corner and cry tomorrow. That's a you problem. You get me? The facts is we lost. The facts is Arteta fucked up this whole thing. You get me? We was in a position to stop the banner and people. Do you know what? Yeah, for me to be honest with you, I didn't care whether we won this game or not. And I'm not saying it because we lost it, because my Friday stream when I got asked, yeah, my Saturday stream when I was a full of sarcasm City team, yeah, they asked me the same thing. I said, I don't care about it. They was like to me, yeah, but like you shouldn't play down a cup. There's a difference between me playing down something and me saying I don't care about it. Playing down is me saying I don't want it. I didn't say that. I said I don't care about it, because the money that we spent here, the fact that we've been second 3 times, I shouldn't care about something like this. I should be caring about the league first and foremost. Everything else is secondary. Everything else is secondary, because what we've what we've done within our team has been great for what Arteta's built. But yeah, if we're just relying on to stop the banter of these motherfuckers, people like him, yeah, him right there, yeah. I don't care about that with the Carling Cup because now because you know what, yeah. Regardless if we won it on Sunday, the goalpost would have moved. And I was like, oh yeah, but you won that, but you're not gonna win the FA Cup now. Now you're not gonna bottle it, yeah. This is why I didn't care about winning it. And I said it in multiple streams before the game. I'm not one of them idiotic fans that's like, oh yeah, now man don't want to energize a cup. Yeah. Where's my son? Oh, you're a fucking asshole. You know that you're a fucking asshole. Do you know what? Yeah, he's chilling with Cole Palmer, you bitch. Yeah, fucker. Yeah, like I'm not one of them Arsenal fans that's like, oh yeah, but then yeah, the energy cup and all of that. No, I didn't care about it in the first place, and I stood by that shit. You know what I'm saying? I will stand on my sword because on all of this shit's documented. Just go for my files. Go and Southampton City. When you see me on the Q&A on Saturday, yeah, at what was it, 11:30 or whatever it was, I was there. Yeah, I was there with Kels. We was talking about it. This is why I said I couldn't answer it because I wasn't confident, right? Yeah, fucking super sulky. Yeah. Big up everyone inside. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. For me, it's just more. It's life, innit? Like, you get me? Like, I wanted another trophy. I wanted to be the kings of England. You know what I'm saying? I want the Liverpudlians to dust off that trophy, that trophy that they got last season and give it to Arsenal. I want to be like, yo, Beige and Reds, send me the link for your team, yeah? Pass me the trophy and I pass you the bottle. Yo, excuse me, I've got the bottle ready. This is what I'm saying. In it, proper Chelsea, you don't know, yeah? Yo, my guy, Salah has lost his legs too. So he's not the winger anymore. Okay, we want everything and he's a legend, but don't hope I want Saka to do good. I like the dude. Do you know what is the difference with Salah is? Salah is at the end part of his career. Saka's still 24. Yeah, Saka's 35. He's won everything that he possibly could win apart from with Egypt, yeah? Saka's in his prime, yeah? Saka's got another 4 years, 4.5 years maximum, yeah, of his prime. And he's doing this right now. This is what irritates me. And even and the thing is, yeah, he took what was it against Leverkusen? He took a shot of his right foot. He looked so weak. Normally, he would have roused that. Even if the keeper saved it, sign it in, you would have saw the veracity and the power. He's scared to take on his man. He's scared to go past places. And I understand it. An injury is an injury. Yeah, not everyone's built like that. But we had a few of them at Arsenal in our previous years. Do you remember when Ramsey broke his leg? Who was it? Shawcroft, yeah, from Stoke City. They went right for him, snapped his leg off his tendon, right?
It's like the Wilshere. It's like the Wilshere thing with Saka. I feel like Saka's been injured too many times.
Yeah.
And I think Arteta's brought him back too quickly too many times to the point now where I don't think he has 3-4 years in him. I don't know if he has. I don't think he does. I'll be honest with you. At a high level, I guess, because the thing about Saka really is this. Yeah, he hasn't been good enough this season, but you can understand why. He's been overused for the majority of his career.
Yeah,
brought back quickly from injury after injury after injury, and it's happened to a lot of your players this season. I'm pretty sure since the start of last season, you're the most injuries that you've in terms of a Premier League team. I think it was like something along the 160, around the 160 mark of injuries. Like, how many times have you looked at your team on the pitch, and even in the last game where you look at your players, they're limping around, they don't look like themselves. I can guarantee you right now that a couple players are going to miss the international break because of injuries. I think it's happening to both your centre backs. I think Rice isn't fit. I don't think Saka's fit. I don't think a lot of your players are 100%. And I think it's down to your medical staff not being good enough, your manager overusing these players and bringing them back too quickly. And for me, I feel like when it comes to that game and the Hikapi yellow card, I mean, if a player's on a yellow card, it's the basics. If he's the only player on the yellow card, take him off at half time. That's basic. I've been watching Serie A games where a brother would get in like the 55th minute a yellow card. He's getting taken off that second. They're not even waiting. It's like, oh, you know what? I was meant to do this substitution. No, you're coming off. They don't wait. They see a brother with a yellow card. They know because referees in the modern game don't give them an opportunity to get a brother a second yellow, or have him deal with some of the trickiest wingers as a fullback. And then the second thing with Saka, for me, the reason why Arteta's not a good manager is because a manager with actual, intelligence or quality would take off Saka if he's not playing well. They would do it not just out of just because they want to. They're doing it to challenge him. They're doing it to say, okay, listen, you haven't been good for months. You're gonna have to take a couple weeks off or be taken out the limelight. Put on a Madueke, put on a whoever you can to put on that right wing. You had Waneri, you let him go. That could have played the right wing position. For how many times he could have played right wing position to kind of, at least stop the suffering that Saka's been through this season. And I feel like the overuse of this thing is that for me, and the biggest issue I have is Arteta. Arteta's rotation? Oh, he's injured, so I got to take him off. That's his rotation.
That's right. That's why Eze plays. You see that?
Yeah.
Because of rotation. And it goes to your point. It's Alexander says, "Oh yes, I forgot about Ramsey and Wilshere." Honestly, I can't hate on Saka. Too much pressure on Saka, bro. What about the rest stepping up? But you guys will win the league. Do you know what? Right? I'll just do the whole Saka thing. Is what I'm saying, because us winning the league, nothing's written. Do I think we're going to win it now? Yes, I do. Is what I'm saying. From what I saw the other day, these men were heartbroken. Yeah, and these men will step it up. We'll go through the Arsenal fixtures and City fixtures afterwards. Right? It's like this. Yeah, you see with Saka. Has pressure been put on him? Yeah, but the pressure should be there. To tell you why, It's not that he has been the best player at Arsenal for how many years, barring like last season and stuff like that. It's more to the fact of he comes through the Hale End. Yeah, it's more for the fact that he came right through the ranks, right? And we only started him on left back or Unai Emery. So big up Unai Emery each and every time, right? Because we had an injury there. Yeah, and from then he solidified his place within the team. Left back. He played left back, left wing, right wing, 10, whatever, yeah? It's more to the fact of because he's injured, and yes, the pressure was on there and all of the rest of it. My problem is that we all know that if you do any kind of sports, it's taxing on your body. A 24-year-old is more like a 32-year, it's got a 32-year-old bone structure and body structure now, yeah? Even though they're the fittest of what they could ever be, when you're running like that, shin sprints, your ankle swells up. If you've done any sports in your life, like I go gym, I've been in sports my whole life, yeah. I got tennis elbows, yeah, because obviously lifting up stupid weights, yeah, when I was a lot younger, yeah. So now I've either got to strap up my elbows when I'm lifting up weights, or I just cut it down and then do more reps. Is what I'm saying, because you have to change it up the older that you get, or due to the injury that you have, yeah. I've had a grade 1 hamstring injury, so I know I can't run to a certain level, but then I can do long distance instead of sprinting, because I used to sprint when I was a kid. Yeah, I used to roller skate. I used to play squash and ice hockey back in the day. I know that I got certain injuries to my knees, yeah, where I have to strap it up before I do certain sporting activities. I can't really play football as I used to, or run around for 90 minutes. I can only do maybe a good 65, 70 minutes, or come off the bench. Is what I'm saying, where I'm doing off swings, yeah. And even then, I know that I can't just sprint up the field, because sprinting back, I ain't the most healthiest guy out there. This is what I'm saying. I drink, I do this, I do this, I do this. I've lived life. You know what I'm saying? I've enjoyed my life. But you know that you have to change things up. Yeah. That's the thing with Saka. Change it up. Because if you change it up and it works, then okay. Because you know when Saka's trademark thing is a lot like, I'm not even going to compare, because you know there's always some idiotic president in the chat. Saka's trademark thing is once he gets to the edge of the box, he cuts in and lets it off, right? When it's working, it looks fabulous. But now it hasn't. What are you going to do? I saw that there was a stage when he ran down to the byline, shimmy, 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 shimmy. Yeah? Tried to cross it in, O'Reilly just stuck out his foot. Yeah? The ball went up to him again. He went shimmy, 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 shimmy. Down to the byline. Put the ball in, cut it out again. A third time now. What do you think he did? Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Yeah? He went to the byline, man cut out again. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not the first game. He's done that in. Change it up. Pass it back. 1-2s. Get inside the box, yeah? You don't have to always run to the byline, yeah? We saw Madueke come on. He ran past his player and he put it in the box. He came to nothing. Cool. Yeah? The players can keep up with him. Cool. But you see the difference. So why would I want a Madueke to do that? I know Madueke is not a final third player, but he can get us there. Yeah. And he might be able to actually find a pass. And you know, sometimes when you put it in the box, yeah, a player might slip. It might just ricochet off him. They might try to kick it away. It ricochets off one of our players. It becomes scramble. Yeah, we can score from that. That's chaos. This is why I wanted him to start. Yeah. And the thing is, just like most people in the chat, yeah, I've got to go now. Kids are home. I big up proper Chelsea, yeah, proper mama out here. This is what I'm saying. You're a fraud, but you know what? Manage and respect people. Make sure you go to at proper Chelsea at 94. Her link is in my description, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyone that I work with, links in my description. Click it on it and please go support each and every person. This is what I'm saying. We're all about sharing the love and all of that. But big up her. This is what I'm saying. She's a bit of a fraud, but she's a really nice person. It is what it is, yeah. I want Saka to do better. I keep on saying, bro. We're just fans out here, yeah. But we've played sports as well. We're working guys, and when something's not working, you got to change it up. Because in my job, bro, yeah, I'm somewhat of a manager, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, whatever you want to call it. It's not about that right now, yeah. If I have people performing like that and consistently performing like that, do you know what's going to happen? I'm going to figure out a way to sack them. This is what I'm saying. I'm going to figure out a way to sack them. And that's like in every job. If people can't perform, because do you know what it is? I understand nowadays football is a business, but it's always been a business. Every owner, first and foremost, they want to make money. This is why a lot of this is why a lot of top teams buy the best players in different countries. Yeah, this is why Tottenham had Song for so long. Yeah, this is why Manchester United had Ronaldo and got Ronaldo back. You think they brought Ronaldo the second time to win them things? Hell no, because they know that he comes with followers. Football is different nowadays. Football, like when you support a football team, you're not supporting a football team because you like that football team. You support them because you like a certain player. Football's come a lot like basketball. Yeah, you follow the player, not the team. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. This is why owners they buy and sell certain players. Yeah. This is why when you lot had Hazard, the Lampards, the Balaks, let's check it. Hazard, the biggest player in Holland. No, in Belgium. What shirts were being sold in Belgium? The most shirts at that time. Hazard, Germany, Balak, Ivory Coast, Drogba. Yeah. England, John Terry or Frank Lampard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kante, French. What shirts do you think they were selling for the best players in those positions? The trophies are for the fans. That's what the trophies are. They're for the fans. They're for us. They're for the banter. I get it. It's business, is what I'm saying. But at least give us a trophy. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to be waiting all of this time. And if a player's not good enough in a position to help us win the trophy, then do you know what? He needs to go. Because like we've got one of the best academies out there when it comes to breeding players. If we check it, yeah, the back four, yeah, from back in the day. Then we can talk about modern day football because we can go there because not many people, I could bring out some names that not many people know or understand. Yeah. I'll just go Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole was the best left back at one stage. Before him was Roberto Carlos. Yeah. He took the title of Roberto Carlos. Yeah. And then Lam took the title of him. Right. Then we can say Jack Wilshere came from where? Eze. Yeah. Even though Eze left, he came back. Yeah. We could say Saka. Right. Even who was it? Clichy, yeah, came from Arsenal's academy, even though we brought him in. You know what I'm saying, people? So our academy is kind of decent, yeah. Even the team, even the players that we've shipped off around the world, and like the Reece Nelsons, that could have been the Smith Rowes, that could have been. This is what I'm saying. We've got decent fucking academy. So there'll be another Saka come through. Is he a nice guy? He's probably a brilliant guy. I don't know him personally, but I don't hear nothing about him in the paper. So do you know what? Yeah, he's a good guy to me. And I want him to do well. But he needs to do better. Yeah? We've got, 7 games left in the Premier League. We've got a quarter-final coming up against Strasbourg, which I'm sure we'll go through. We've got another game against Southampton, which was another quarterfinal, which I'm guaranteeing we're going to go through. Yeah, he's got plenty of games to turn it around. But then that's on him. He shouldn't be playing for England. He should do what the rest of the fucking Arsenal team do and be like, I'm injured. I remember Man United used to do that. When Man United was in the running for league titles, I think it was Fergie in 2008 or something like that. Something like that. The World Cup was coming around. They said, nope, you're not playing, you're not playing, you're not playing, you're not playing. He's been doing that for years. Most managers, most top managers do it. Mourinho does it. You know what I'm saying? Pep does it. Yeah? When it's scary times and they know a team's just on their trail, they take their players out. Oh, yeah. Because it's so coincidence, yeah, that Gabriel got an injury in that game. Magalesh. Saliba is injured in that game. Before that game, Tip was injured. Yeah? Eze's injured. But Jesus is not injured. The person who's always injured. Yeah? First teamers, people. Yeah? First teamers that go into the Nations Cup. You know what I'm saying? The Nations team, yeah? But you know where it is? Okay, 1 second. Eze to miss. Okay, thank you, Si. Big up, Si, each and every time. Appreciate Eze to miss the key games in Arsenal's trophy run. In the initial concerns, he will miss around a month with a calf injury. Martin Odegaard near availability. Oh, for fuck's sake. Big up, Si, each and every time. This is what I'm saying. Big up, Si, each and every time. Oh. Sorry, people. I just have to. So what are you telling me is that the dude that's been on form now is injured for almost a month. And that fucking pussy, oh yeah, in Odegaard is going to be back. Is that what we're saying? Do you know what? Yeah, the reason why we've been in this position is because Odegaard hasn't been playing. Odegaard hasn't been fucking playing. Yeah, because that as much as our team has been carried by certain members of certain players, yeah, at least Odegaard not slowing things down, mate. Before we thought it was bad, before it was haram football. Do you know what? Yeah, I was about to say something, but if I was gonna say it, yeah, like the YouTube police will come and fucking shut me down, blood. So I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it, people. I'm not even gonna say it. Get your questions in. Don't see it's one player come back. You have seven plus 8 attackers. Come on, bro. Do you know where it is? I know we got 7, 8 attackers, but then who are the attackers, bro? Like who are the attackers that we can call upon in each and every game? Like, but do you know what? Yeah. It's one of those things. It's your better players. It's your fucking better player. Yeah, King. Yeah. Oh, just so we're rushing back before the season ends. Yeah, we know what.
For Eze, yeah, that's dark. I'm gonna lie.
Like, you know, that's my brothers. It's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I feel like. Let me be careful what I say. You know what I speak about Eze. When he plays, bro, he's exciting, bloody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a difference maker. He can be when he's on his form.
And it's fucking the Saliba was forced off to help Ben White, and Cape yellow card means Rice drop. Yeah, bro. Do you know what it is? It's just one of those things, isn't it? Like, hopefully it will get better soon. That's what I'm saying. It will get better soon. Like, Wahaha, big up my brother. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Wahaha as well. This is what I'm saying. He's always showing love. Don't forget King Kai is healthy. And
King Kai, let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Yeah. I could. Do you know the funny thing is I can see everyone coming out. He and all that. Yeah, fuck all y'all. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna lie. The Kepa 5 mil is looking bad right now.
Facts. Is what I'm saying. Do you know? I would love to say that I am like Madueke is not better than Saka, but bro, like I said, King, you've been working with me for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've 100%. Said it so many times. Saka needs to be dropped for Madueke. You know what I'm saying? It hurt me when I first said it. Now it's like it's. You know what?
He needs a holiday. He needs a holiday. If anything, I would tell him to miss the England games. He doesn't need to play them.
Do you know the funny thing is, King? Do you know when, let's say, someone with a good few thousand followers say it, yeah? Everyone's like, oh, wow, yeah, he needs to be dropped. But when little old Don C says it, like in numbers, it's like, No. Why does he need to be dropped? Why do you watch football? Right there, yeah, it seems like I got eyes. Everyone's got Specsavers. You know what I'm saying? Like King wears glasses, yeah, but King can see clearer than you motherfuckers that don't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But make sure you like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna lie. If Saka got a break, if Saka did actually have a break, he might be better for the running.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like certain times you need to take a player out for like a month. You know, give them a fake injury, let them have some like a rest.
Do you know what?
Too
If
much
that was done,
football.
that should have been done between Christmas. Because you know what, yeah? You see, the thing with Arsenal is that Arsenal's played every three times a week since just before Christmas. You know that we
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
played the most matches out of everyone, back to back matches. It's unreal, yeah. And you got to remember, even though Man City's last three games are harder than Arsenal's, look at Arsenal's start. Yeah, there's a stage when we had Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham within a 7 to 8 weeks radius. Do you know how mad that is, bro? You know Arsenal will never have an easy start. Yeah, mate. Just hold it now for 1 second. Yeah, for me.
All good, all good. What the comments saying? Calafiori can run with the ball forward. Why wait till man said bun the batty boy? I don't think White is the level of Arsenal FC now. To be honest, the thing about Ben White for me, I don't really I understand that he doesn't watch football when he's not playing, but that's something you shouldn't have ever said. I'm gonna lie, I can't really take a man seriously. He doesn't care about his craft like that. Man says he doesn't watch football at all. Doesn't even try and improve his craft off the field. I, that's a red flag for me. I'm gonna lie to you. Yeah, Saka should get the summer off. I'm gonna like Saka shouldn't be at the World Cup. Honestly, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be.
Of course, he
King
can win the
Trent
World
not
Cup.
going. Trent shouldn't go either though. Trent's not been good this year either. Like in terms of right backs, it's Reece James and then someone else. Right?
Yeah, Rich James. You know what? Yeah, it's funny because I would have Ben White over Trent. Like Trent, obviously Trent's dead balls are sick. Yeah, but then if you want someone when you're on a defensive structure, don't bring him. Like you play him. Do you know what it is? Like I'll say he deserved to go, but he deserved to be on the bench because you know when you're playing a team that are going to be kind of attacking that will have a high line, he'll be perfect because you have Kane on his shoulder. You got patient players to stay on the shoulders. You play him at a waker, you play him, pull it over the top. You know what they're going to do? They're going to run it
Yeah,
behind because if like for me, if you're talking about squad wise, who's got a better squad than England?
France, probably Spain.
Spain.
Yes,
No,
France,
no, no, no,
Spain,
no. You're
Portugal.
getting it wrong. They've got better. They've got a better players at first team. Who's got a better squad? I mean, with the pool that they can choose from.
Oh yeah, France definitely.
Yeah,
Portugal definitely.
yeah.
Who else? I don't know
I don't
about
dis-
Holland. I don't know
no.
about Holland.
Holland got a better first team, but off the bench they're not that great.
Germany, I don't know about. I don't think
Yeah.
so. Germany's attack's a bit weak. Italy's weak. Brazil's not the same.
Nah, Brazil's dead.
Argentina's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, France is probably the best because they can field about 311s. Big up, AJ.
AJ the mod, you know what I'm saying? Big up my brother. Big up my brother. Saka could play at 10. I think he's finished. Do you know what? Saka just needs to just fix up. That's all it is. But yeah,
I don't think Saka. I don't think Saka can play the 10 though. I don't think he has the ability to
no,
do that.
he's not that great. He's not that great. He's not that
The
great.
thing about him is he's very one-dimensional, but it's fine if you have a fullback that's overlapping for him and giving him space and time to kind of
Yeah.
take away a man. That makes sense. Like, but he just needs a break, honestly.
Facts.
But
Facts.
like, the thing about side with Trent is this: Trent would be good for any other manager, but the way Tuchel's gonna play, I don't think Trent will succeed in England.
Yeah.
So if we had a more attacking based manager, then I'd bring Trent every day of the week because going forward, he's probably one of the best fullbacks in world football. But knowing Tuchel and the way and his style of football, I don't think Trent would work. Honestly,
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. Honestly, I'd like to keep Raya Timber, Saliba, Magales, and Cape, Rice, Max, Ethan, Max Dalman, Yokeres, Eze, Mascara. Rest can go. Fair enough. Do you know what? I'm actually with you on that. The only reason why I'll keep Saka is because he'll bring something different to the team. But for me, I'm with you on that. Yeah, the rest can fuck off, mate. You get me? Did you put Rice in there? Yes, you did. Who is it? What's his name in the middle? What's his face in the middle? Supermendi. He makes a few mistakes, but the reason why I'll keep him is because he's a good bench option as well. Yeah, Norgard. It's like we've got Norgard, but then he hasn't really played that much. So that like cool, he's a Brighton captain, but then why have we got him if we're not going to play him? Why not utilize him? If we're going to give certain people a rest, Norgard should have played on Sunday, right? It would be perfect to give him a rest because he's a 6. He's a 6. When you play players in the right positions and you win games, guess why? Because they are that player. But it is what it is what I'm saying. But big up AJ each and every time is what I'm saying. But it's mad because you know the World Cup. I know the World Cup's in a few weeks. Well, in a few months, yeah.
yeah.
Who's your team to win it? And yo, chat, get involved in this, please. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe to African King. Make sure you like and subscribe in here as well. You get me? Hit that notification bell for when we do go on. You know what I'm saying? Because I might do a stream later. Who knows? We might just do a little roundup and everything else. Who is going to win the World Cup? First and foremost, I need Jamaica to get through the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no party like a reggae boy party. You know what I'm saying? Like we need those Jamaicans to come there, bring the colorfulness, to bring the carnival vibe. That's what I'm saying. Like dancing, soca, bashment, you know what I'm saying? Brock out, and all of that. You hit me, yeah? But yo, King, who's your win? Who's your prediction to win? Or who's your teams to watch out for?
Teams to watch out for. Okay, I'll get rid of the obvious one of France. In terms of watch out for, I would say Portugal. But the problem with them is the manager and Ronaldo, or CR77 as I call him because he's old. So between him and the manager, I ain't gonna lie, those are the two that kind of stop Portugal from being a success story. Brazil's gonna be interesting because Carlo Ancelotti is a top coach, so it'll be interesting to see the squad he does and the style of football he plays. Big up AJ. So yeah, Brazil was an interesting one for me. Holland is always very interesting. Holland is an interesting one. They look like a dark horse. Who else? Brazil, Holland, probably Germany. That's about it. I don't really see any other nations because Italy, if Italy make it to the World Cup, because they haven't made it yet, they always do well for some reason. England, yeah, but they always do well in World Cups. Like they've had bad teams and done well in World Cup. Like they won it the year they beat England in the Euros. I don't think they were the best team out of there. But yeah, outsiders, Germany, Holland, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina will always have a chance with Messi. You know what I'm saying? If especially what he brings to the table and some of the other players that they have. In terms of African nations, Senegal is going to be a very interesting one to watch. It'll be interesting to see Ghana because we didn't get to see them in the AFCON, so I don't really know a lot about them. But it'll be interesting to see Ghana in the World Cup stage outside. So it'll be interesting to see that. But and then other nations, I don't know. Don't really know about the rest of the world like that.
No, I hear that, man. Did you know? I would love to see an African nation win it. First and foremost, Alexander says Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Portugal. I think with those teams, I think the two Brazilian teams within Argentina and Brazil's got a better chance of winning than Argentina. What they did 4 years ago was amazing, but I think that was Messi saying goodbye to the world, and I really think he needs to retire. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think they're going to be in Brazil.
Yeah, retire internationally. He definitely should.
Yeah, internationally. Brazil, I don't think they've got moments players, but they're moments players. You know, it's with Brazil. they haven't got a good coach and they haven't got enough runners. They've got star men, but they haven't got enough runners. So I don't think that.
No, they got Ancelotti. The one thing they do
Oh yeah,
have is
Ancelotti. Oh yeah, shit, Ancelotti.
that's what I was saying. That's why
Oh,
Brazil's an
Alexander, you
interesting
might
one.
have a point right there, blood. You just shut me down. Back. Blood, fire. Hey. Oh shit. Oh yeah, they got Ancelotti.
In Brazil,
Fuck,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the reason why Brazil is up there for me outside, because it's not because of their team, because there's a lot of fake Brazilians out here, man. A lot of fake
yeah.
BBL ballers, as I call them.
Bare fake Brazilian. Look at Richarlison, a pigeon
Yeah,
looking
man.
motherfucker. Can't
A couple of
stand the
them out of
prick.
Madrid, for me. So like,
Martinelli. Fake
yeah,
Brazilian. Have you ever
Martinelli,
seen him do
fake
a step
Brazilian.
over? He,
Yeah,
bro,
man.
that's a somewhere boy that can't samba. You see what I'm saying? Like he's more stiff than an ironing board, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like he stands up
Yeah.
straight and he can't even look up most of the time. But he's fucking Brazilian, mate. Fuck that, mate. Get me a cotton out. Godfrey says Japan for the Asians.
Yeah, they'll be interesting to watch. The thing is, I'm more looking out for the other nations to see, because there's a lot of new nations. There's a lot of teams that are just gonna do the randomness. Saudi will be a random one. Japan,
Yeah.
Iran's gonna be there for like the very first
Oh yeah,
time. There's gonna be other nations.
political. Yeah, that's political. That one.
I think Suriname might even make it. Suriname is another one. There's a lot of weird like new teams because the World Cup's made bigger. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. No, it is like, and do you know what? Yeah, it gives the smaller teams an actual voice, and for us to see them play. And you know what? Yeah, it's always good because times like this, a lot of the times, like especially the group stages, it's all fun and games and all the rest of it. But it's nice to see. Do you know the World Cup? It's nice to see when the people from those said countries when they come together and the colors that they bring, the vibe that they bring. This is what I'm saying. Like, watch out for the Senegalese. Yeah, Sai's been saying this for a while because Sai was one of those ones that was like yourself that was watching AFCON and stuff like that. You get me? And he's always giving me the hot takes. You get me? Even though he's a Liverpool bastard, he's one of my brothers. This is what I'm saying to people. If you think my language is bad, you know what I'm saying, or I'm swearing at a particular person, it's only because I like them. If I don't like them, I'll be like, yeah, cool in it. Thank you. Move on in it. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of showing affection to people.
No, I
I
agree with Senegal, but also the situation with AFCON as well, that might give them an extra boost as well. Or they might not even make it to the World Cup. They might even use it as a protest. Who knows?
Oh, mate, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. You know what? Yeah, you see Daniel. Yeah, I haven't even spoken to him for a minute. Innit? Normally, when I speak to him, it's just here and there. And ever since you man were losing, yeah, Daniel, you went missing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you out right now, motherfucker. You went missing, yeah. And now that Arsenal has lost like their fourth game of the season, some teams have lost 10 in the Premier League. Yeah, we've only lost 4 games in the season. Obviously, it's what a game to lose. My man comes out of hiding. No, I know you've been working. I know you've been working, brother. You know what I'm saying? So let me have my agenda. Let me keep agenda rising. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, just a quick one. Why do we even sign Norgard and can't use him? The midfielder needs Mazza and Tonali type players or Believer backup. Leo or Alvarez after. Yeah, do you know what it is? Leo or Alvarez, I would love them to come. But knowing this Arteta dude, like, I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I don't know.
No, we got left wingers for you. Garnacho.
You can keep your motherfucking pussy, old blood. There is no way on earth we're getting it. Bro. If we do this, if Arsenal even put in a bid, yeah, people, now I can go live, yeah, by using my phone. You know what I'm saying? On just a live and not making a whole thing. I will go outside the stadium and I'll do a one-man fucking army thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ramp. You think I'm ramping? We are not getting Garnacho. You can keep that shit. We're not paying no 10% to Man United for that shit. We will not buy Garnacho. Hell no, Arteta. If you ever listen to this, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah? Fuck. No. But get Garnacho. Blood, I hate you, man, blood. And look at this pussy, man. Yeah? Look at this.
Yeah, Garniti at the
got
Emirates.
started,
Come on,
son.
man. That's the left wing they need.
Look at this. I'm ready for the summer. Garnacho only wants Arsenal. Well, Arsenal don't want him. Fuck all you. This is what I'm saying. Yeah?
I do agree with Godfrey with Norway. They could be an interesting shout, except they have Odegaard.
I'm saying just hating surviving blue coal, yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
I'm not, man. We're surviving, man. We're surviving.
Do you know what it is? I hope that you don't survive. That's what I'm saying. Make it a fucking what is it? Zombie apocalypse. Fuck all you. Right. Just remember, you were the club that touched that touched the forbidden fruit in Garnacho. As bad as Madueke is or ever was, like there's been levels of being shit. And Garnacho is next level shit. He's not even dog shit, bird shit, he's shit. You see, if you got all of that shit mixed up together, yeah, you mixed it, you done sugar and spice and all things nice, yeah, mixed it all together, you get Garnacho. And I can't believe you lot bought him. Like, of all players to buy in the world these days, if you bought an unknown 17-year-old, he's unknown, you know what Garnacho's going to do. But yeah, you lot still got him. That's bad, bro. That's bad.
Yeah. I mean, we've had worse signings, but he's
like who?
In the modern era, he's one of the worst.
In the modern era, he's the worst. Because
I think our worst one based on money and the whole thing that happened with him was Lukaku.
Yeah, but with Lukaku, it was more of the potential that could be. Because you lot also bought Drinkwater as well from, what was it, Leicester?
Yeah, no, but the problem with Lukaku is he only was there for like 6 months and then did an interview saying how he missed Italy.
But I get that. But the season before that you had was a good season. Yeah?
No, he only had a good 6 months and then he did the interview.
No. The season before Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
Like you bought him when he was on form.
Yeah.
What kind of form did Garnacho ever have?
None.
At least the Lap was a championship player. Yeah. So that's more potential. Or because he was doing good in the championship. Garnacho was total shit. Yo, CP, you fucking fool. Big up, my brother. Big up, my brother. Yeah.
I mean, the Lap is up there. The Lap is definitely one of the bad signings. I thought he was going to be better than he was, but yeah, it's what it is.
Okay, was the Lap good from his previous club?
Yeah, he scored like about 12 to 14 goals for the Ipswich.
Yeah, so you could say that he was a standout player. If what's his face was standing out, Garnacho, he must have been standing out to the blind bees.
I still don't know why they signed him. I don't really know. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like sometimes the signings between our clubs and Man United, it just feels like money laundering.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Because we gave the Mount, they go for Garnacho. It was like, tit for tat.
Yeah, but then at least Mount could. At least the one thing that you could say with Mount, he's a good athlete, and he would always put in a shift for his team. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's hardly played over the time he's been at there. He's just bad.
When he's fit, Garnacho is always fit, and he's just shit.
Yeah.
Like one thing that you're guaranteed to get from him is a side netting, or he's gonna hit hats behind the goal. That's one thing that you're guaranteed to get. You know what I'm saying? He is just poor. Yeah, I can't believe he just said this, blood. That's mad, isn't it? That's mad. But like, you know what? Yeah, we all know when it comes to Chelsea and the controversies that surrounds Chelsea. This is what I'm saying. What can we say? Is King telling the truth? Is King lying? I don't know. Only he knows his club because he's. I
mean, they're all American owners. They probably all have each other on speed dial. I'll be honest with you. They just probably make the call. And also, actually, it was happening. For FFP reasons, we did a couple deals with Villa and another team like that.
Yeah.
That's how we have all Killerman and another.
Oh
player.
Yes. I remember him.
Yeah. So yeah, they do that. They do that, man.
All right, you see, the disrespect keeps on coming in for the. All right, people, what do you think the Lap should be? Let's get the best person up here. Yeah, the Lap should be a wrestler. That comes from Alexander. If the Lap was a wrestler, what would his wrestle name be? Sir Shit a Lot. And what would his finisher move be? The shitter. Oh no, that goes to Tottenham. What are you saying, King? If he was a wrestler, what wrestling name would he be?
What, the Lap? I don't know. Yeah. Man said the Lap angle.
he would have the Lap cross. Imagine that.
Oh man,
the angle. That's bad.
That's crazy, man. Just hitting bare clotheslines. Oh, I forgot the move. I'm gonna lie. Hey, big up Rasta.
All right, Daniel, it's the lap swagger. But you ain't got no swag. You know what I'm saying? So what do you feel? Hey, what's Swagger's
No, not like Jack Swagger. Liam,
yeah.
it'll be Liam Swagger. It'll be his cousin. You know, we the people.
Oh, Liam Swagger. Oh, and oh yeah, Liam Swagger. And you have the swagger lights. This is what I'm saying. Do you know, like the swagger lights? Who will be the swagger lights? The swagger lights will consist of him, Garnacho, Enzo Fernandez, because Enzo Fernandez will dress up as a racist, didn't it? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's his name? Garnacho will dress up as who would he dress up as? Oh, I'll come back to him. And Cole Palmer will be the missing member.
Yeah, no, the missing member. No, he'd be just there in the corner with his mouth from go.
He'll come out every time he'll come out, he'll be like, oh, he's finishing the movie.
Before he hits it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, big up the lap swagger and the swagger lights is what I'll say. Oh shit!
The lap wrench powerbomb. That's crazy.
The lap wrench powerbomb. Shit, you know what? Yeah, that might actually work. Suplex the lap. Suplex the lap. Yeah, the suplex the lap city.
We'll call it the duplexy. The duplexy.
Oh, shit. Okay, what about Bam Bam the lap?
Oh, that could work. That could work.
Bam Bam the lap. This is what I'm saying. He has the belly flop.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit, man, that's fucking funny. Oh, what's it? Dunlop lapping delope. That's a fucking mouthful. Pause. Dunlop lapping delope. Dunlop lapping delope. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rasta, that sounds like you're bringing out a new fucking track or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Dunlop lapping delope. The angle clothesline is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
the lap line, man. That's what
he'll be tearing his quad like Vince McMahon. Fucking hell.
Oh, that was hilarious when he was sitting
I know.
on the floor.
That'd be Reece James. Reece James would be Vince McMahon. This is what I'm saying.
On the floor.
Hell.
Then the swag walk.
And then the swag. And he runs to the ring and he tears both of his quads. He's like, I'm injured. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that is all right. The Lapinator. I'll be shit. Oh,
I said Dunlop was hard back in the days.
Oh, fuck it, you lot kill me. That's bad. Oh, fuck it. But I like the swagger lights. This is what I'm saying. Featuring the Cold Palmer. That's always cold. His finishing move is the cold. Garnacho's finishing move is missing a target, getting looked at. Do you remember when R-Truth punched himself in the face when he was in front of the Big Show?
Yeah. That's his move. That's his
that
move.
That Garnacho all the time, punch himself when he sees someone coming up to him. This is what I'm saying. And you know the funny thing is, yeah? Kukurea be, what's his name? Hogsworth?
What you mean, Holtzwaggle?
Yeah, Holtzwaggle, because he got thrown down by Traore. This is what I'm saying. Holtzwaggle.
Oh, yeah, he's just going to get thrown down.
Oh, shit. That'd be mad.
Yeah, Nico Paz and Mr. Wano are Argentinians, so they do have young talent as well.
Yeah, no, they've got young talent, but the things, will they play him?
Nico Paz definitely. Mr. Wano, I don't know. It's 50-50 on that one.
Yeah.
Nico Paz has been balling out for Como.
Yeah. Shit. You know, I don't know enough of him to even talk about him. But what I'll do is I'll look out for him. This is what I'm saying. I'll look out for him, and then that's the only time, man. I'll bring him up probably on the stream on Friday night, another Friday Night Madness.
Yeah, check him out because he's under Fabregas at Como, so he's learning from the best in terms of creative midfielders. So Nico Paz is getting the proper lessons.
Oh, see.
Yeah, man.
Okay, no, man. I'm over for it, man. It says Fabregas, stay far away from us as possible. Stay at Como in the Champions League. You know what? Yeah, I think every manager should stay away from you lot because
Como's a nice stadium as well. Their stadium is nice. Yeah.
Mate, he used to have a PE teacher, but he's not a PE teacher. He's a janitor. That's
Yeah,
what it
man.
is. He's a janitor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. A job's a job, but there's levels to this shit. This is what I'm saying. Garnacho flying miss from the top ropes, yeah, bro. Straight up and down, bro. Straight up and down. Like,
Oh, Brian's funny.
and
What? That finished movie he can't finish.
do you know that do you know who one of my favorite wrestlers that needs to come back to the WWE is, and who I say is Carcedo?
Oh, who is that?
Samoa Joe.
Oh,
Joe,
okay,
Joe,
Joe.
Joe,
Joe.
Joe,
Joe.
Joe, Joe.
Caicedo's gonna
Yeah,
kill. Caicedo's gonna
yeah.
kill.
When he comes around, everyone, it's just like parting everyone's party. So I'm
Oh, he's
saying,
gonna kick you in it. He's gonna kick you. Caicedo's gonna kick you. He kicks you one time, you're down.
oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And your owners are do you remember William Regal? Your owner is
Yeah,
William Regal, yeah? The fellow that do you remember because William Regal was once he once took over Raw or something like that and he failed miserably. Yeah,
yeah.
that's your owner. You know what I'm
Or
saying? Your
like
owner.
John
John
Laurinaitis.
Laurinaitis. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's our
He was one of the what it was Road Dogs.
GMs, isn't it?
Yeah. He
Or
was Legion
GM.
of Doom. Who was Legion of Doom? He was one of the brothers of Legion of Doom.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying, people? Yeah. When it comes to wrestling, yeah. Not many people know that. But bro, we're gonna close out in a sec, right? Have you got anything more you would like to say or shout out your thing or are you want anything later on?
No, I would like to actually do the Women's Champions League later, but I got a course, so I won't be able to do that. But I'll be watching that Chelsea v Arsenal. That's going to be interesting. Hopefully, the second leg's on a Wednesday, so I can do a watch along for it because
Yeah.
that'll be actually be a fun time. Outside of that, no, not full time vibes in the evening. With the Fellowship of the Realist, me, Rasta Stocks,
Yeah.
Vigilante, and Liverpool Prophet. So that's on my channel. Outside of that, not much else. I try to do the Women's Champions League games tomorrow as well, and then it's international break, so see what good international games are happening, and then any other sports.
Nah, bro. Like I hear you on that, man. People make sure you look into
Oh, March
everything.
Madness. I'm not really into college sports. I need to get into it though. I'm gonna lie to you. NFL and NBA, but the college scene it seems to be lit, so I need to actually get into college basketball and football.
Do you know, seeing as I've got a little bit of time this week, I might actually jump on one of your streams, you know what I'm saying? And if when you wonder you're the one with King and all of that. I mean not King, Rasta and Prophet and Vigilante. You're on that tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, tonight. Yeah, and on also Thursday night on Rasta's channel.
Okay. If because I know I'm gonna do a stream tonight. If I can come off early, I might just jump on that. This is what I'm saying for a little piece. But people, make sure you like and subscribing because like do you know it's no matter what time or no matter what time it is for me or what I've got to do in the day, I'll always jump in someone's stream and show them love. This is what I'm saying because that's what it's about. It's about even if you can't stay very long, at least support is support. This is what I'm saying because we all help each other out here. You get me? That's what this whole thing's supposed to be about, not gatekeeping. But that's for another day, people. For me, I might be on. I'm probably gonna do a stream tonight. I know I've got one with Blacker. I'm sure of it. But once you see the notification, no, well, to be honest, if you're not subscribed already, just subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll tell you exactly when I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you like and subscribing. You get what I'm saying, people. The rest of the week, I know they're the Friday Night Madness. That show's always jokes. King. Look, King.
Yes.
If you're about later on, shout me. I might get you on. I know Brian might be on that one. That's what I'm saying, Brian. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it
Brian
is next Wednesday. So yeah, next Wednesday I'll be doing that one. Also,
Yeah,
yeah, Cross on Prime is sick. Florida
yeah,
is out. That's a madness.
yeah.
But I'll be checking out. I'll check out March Madness because I need to actually get into college because college sports normally in America is crazy.
It's sick, yeah. Bro, do you know because it's raw, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more
It's the
passionate.
whole,
It's more
yeah.
passionate.
It's before everything kind of gets structured. Like even though it's got a structure, but it's more raw. And because they want that contract, so they're playing their socks. So when they get that contract, you kind of see what happens. Like Salah in it when he got that extension.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
to be honest,
But
they get money now, which is mad. So a lot
yeah,
of people even stay in college for longer, but it's like a different level though, because obviously you know you're playing for like a area or town. So it's
no,
outside of
no,
playoff basketball, I think is the most important style of basketball.
yeah. No, I hear that, bro. Yeah, but seeing as we're closing out, I just want to say thank you to like people like Gunnar for proper Chelsea. This is what I'm saying. For rest for coming in, Alexander, you made this hilarious. This is what I'm saying. H, you know you're my brother. Just you're Wahaha. This is what I'm saying. Everyone that was in the chat, Sai, you're a fraud. AFC. This is what I'm saying. If I forget your name, apologies. This is what I'm saying. AJ the mod. Can never forget that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and everyone that showed love today, yeah, big up you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, on to the next stream. Like, make sure you keep warm because it's cold outside and there's a lot of idiots. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes it's good just to walk away. Yeah, be happy, be healthy, and each and every time, fuck Tottenham.